This hangout on air is live. Holy shit. Motherfuckers and motherfuckers. Like we always started off. We live. We live up in here, motherfuckers. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. What's good? We got Anya in here. And this is kind of a 3 points. Like, I named it 3.7 because, well, fuck it. It's not necessarily the fourth one, but, you know, it's kind of a chill thing. I tried to do one today at like I don't know 8 or whatever, but I had to postpone that because I had other stuff to do like school, and then I had to go all the way to for anybody who's familiar with Massachusetts. I had to go from Westfield to Springfield, then I come back, go to Northampton, and then come back and do all that shit. But we here now. We here. We live, and yeah, what's popping? What's popping on you? What you doing?
Not much. I just got done doing some homework, had nothing better to do, so I was like, you know what? I'm down for a podcast. Let's do it.
Okay. Oh yeah, I also have to tell people. Shit, let me go on WhatsApp and reconnect and let those guys know what's going down. Shit. We live, motherfuckers. All right. We live, ladies and gentlemen. Get up and oh shit, we already got 3 viewers on. Holy Jesus. Who's down there in the chat? Let me just check real quick.
I was waiting for that.
What? You was waiting for what?
Comments to start.
Let me just fix my communication so that there's no echo. Microphone, studio, and speaker. All right. Yo, George, you want to get in this or? Oh shit. Yo, Leslie, I think you got some static going on.
On my end?
Oh, not static, but static. If you actually go to settings and then you go to the fourth option, you can hit studio. And just so you know, like I muted you just real quick, so just so that like the echo doesn't resonate in the background. Like once you're all set with the echo, like you can just go to like I said, you go to settings right next to like the red little hang up bar or hang up option, and then go to the fourth option. Hit studio instead of voice, and then oh yeah, she got her headphones. She know what the deal is. She like fuck you, Zach. Fuck you. I know what I'm doing. I mean, just I'm not too sure if you're aware, but just so you know, I muted you just so that the echo wouldn't come out. So once you're all set and stuff, you can just unmute yourself. Because for whatever reason, I'm not allowed to unmute you on my end.
All right.
Yeah, you're still back. Yeah, the echo's gone.
Bet.
All right, let me just put this shit out there. I can, but I can't talk. Ah, shit. Jacqueline Gonzalez. Yo, what's good, Jacqueline? Jacqueline, I think she subscribed last time or whatever. She subscribed last time, said what's up. So big ups to her. Hopefully we can get Kwame in here too. TMAU Podcast 3.7. Alright, Podcast 3.7 is live. Let me see the participants up in here too. Shit, Leslie don't know we live? Oh, shit. Jacqueline. I'm trying to get, I'm also trying to get more guests, obviously, but like I was trying to get like who was I trying to get specifically? Erica Hubbard. I I don't know what happened with Niacin. He's probably off the hook or whatever. Who else was I trying to get? There was another person I was trying to get. Oh yeah, Whitney Davori. And then there was another person too. Whitney, Erica, Nia Sims. I don't know what's going on with her. And then there's another person. Uh, Goodness Wamka. I was trying to get all of them on the podcast because I think that'd be cool to have. Well, that'd be three of them. So that'd be cool to have like four YouTubers on the podcast and stuff like that. That should be dope.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I'm trying to get in contact with them, but they're not too easy to get in contact with. I've been emailing them. I emailed Erica Hubbard a few times, and I've come to some of her videos. I don't know if she ignored me or what, but I don't know what the fuck going on there. What else? Whitney Davor, I don't think I've reached out. I've reached out to her enough, but I haven't reached out to her as much as I should if I like really, really want to get her on. I think I've reached out like 2 or 3 times, commented on like 2 or 3 videos, but those videos are pretty old, so maybe she never went back to look at them. And Goodness Wamka, she actually saw some of the podcast, so I don't know, maybe one day she'll come on. I'm not too sure what time zone she's in though, but
Yeah, it must be kind of tough to get everybody in here with the different time zones for sure.
shit, that shit ain't easy. That shit is not easy at all. I actually emailed the guy who's in the UK, saying that we're gonna go live, but I have no idea what time zone he's in. He said he would be able to do Saturday at 8 p.m., but like I said, I have no idea what his time zone is, and he never said like where in the UK too, so like I can't really look that up right now. I would be able to if I knew where he was exactly in the UK, but fuck it, shit happens. Goodness is in NY. Oh yeah, so you still doing it tomorrow? Yeah, George, we're doing it tomorrow too. Like I said, it's just kind of like a 3.7 kind of thing. We got 5 people watching, but two participants, not including myself. So that means 2 people watching don't have YouTube channels. Make YouTube channels. even if you don't make videos, just make YouTube channels.
Yeah.
Just so you can comment on stuff and whatever.
Get your voice heard.
Yeah, get the fuck out there. Don't be sitting behind. We own this together. You watch the Yankees game?
Do what?
You watch the Yankees game?
No, I didn't.
Oh shit, I didn't see that shit either. They lost 1-2. They won against Cleveland though. Like they won against, it was like, I don't even remember this. I think it was like 9-8 or something. Yankees Indians. Oh, 5-2. Shit. Must have been talking about another game or whatever. Yankees fan accused of knocking out Indians fan outside Progressive Field. That's funny.
What?
But yeah, no, that's crazy. But shit. The Cleveland Indians choked again. I thought they were going to the World Series. Like I straight up thought the Indians are going to like straight to the World Series after that run, but I guess not. They choked again. They choked in the World Series. They were up like what, 3-1, 3-1 games, and like straight up just choked. And they choked again this season, which I mean that sucks. Damn. Yeah, no, I haven't heard back from Beam or anything like that. Oh yeah, the guy from the UK, his name's Beam, and he has a friend who he said he's gonna try and get on the podcast also. And also, for anyone who doesn't know, there's a guy named Mayhem. I'm gonna try and find his channel, and then after I find his channel, I'm going to put in the chat. And I can also give him a shout out, even though he's a lot bigger than I am. His YouTube channel's a lot bigger than I am. Or the Mayhem. I'll put his Oh, actually, I have more subscribers than him. He has 25. I think I have like 60, whatever. Not that it matters, but But yeah, his name is the Mayhem. As for his actual name, I haven't actually got that. Watched his videos, but I guess I just don't pick up on his name or whatever.
Is he a
But
TMAU channel?
yeah, he is, but he comments on like a whole lot of stuff. Like he has like videos on all sorts of stuff. Really, I mean, from I don't know, social media to music to he seems to be into a lot of fitness kind of stuff. I know he's in the military. I tried to get him on today, or not today. I tried to get him on tomorrow at 8, but he said he's in the military and his schedule's kind of hectic. So let me just put his channel in the description right now. Seven people watching this. Here's yet another reminder of how the Red Sox. Damn. Oh yeah, the Cubs are going to the NLDS or NLCS actually. That's good for
What is
them. Although
that?
the NLCS is like the National League Championship Series. Pretty much that's a semifinal before they go to the World Series.
Oh.
Yeah, they
I don't
kind of
really
got through.
follow baseball. I don't know if you could tell.
No, no, it's all right. It's all right over here. What do you follow, like basketball and stuff?
Football,
Football? Oh yeah, I remember
mostly.
you said that on the last
College
podcast.
football. So,
College? Oh yeah, because you're over there in Mississippi.
yep. I
Motherfuckers
got a
over there are
game
crazy with their
tomorrow.
football. What tomorrow? Saturday? What time?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's a 2 o'clock or a 6 o'clock game. I have to look that up.
Damn.
But yeah.
Tailgate and shit?
Hopefully we can. Probably not tomorrow. My roommate went away for the weekend, so I'm just gonna chill and watch the game here and do homework. College life.
Yeah.
So
I, my
yeah.
brother went home for the weekend. Like, is it like a holiday that I didn't know about, or like, or people just going home to go home or whatever?
Like this weekend for school.
Yeah.
I had fall break like last weekend, but I don't think so. No.
Yeah, a lot of people are going home. I'm not too sure why. My brother
Mm,
went home. I think he went home just to get a quick break or whatever, because he didn't go home last week when it was a long ass vacation, or at
yeah.
least long ass for a college student.
True. I mean, I guess some weekends, like if people have tests, they go home. If it's like test week the upcoming week, they go back to study. At least
Oh
that's what a
yeah,
lot
that's
of
true.
people do
Yeah,
here. Yeah.
yeah. What I'll usually do is maybe the week before, or well, not the week before, actually 2 weeks before I have a test or whatever, I'll actually go home just to like settle down and get away from it all and whatever.
Yeah. Y'all are lucky you can go home on weekends or like when you want to.
Yeah. Damn, I never really thought about it that way. Like, I was actually about to do like an exchange program and go over to California, and I was gonna go over to CSUN, California State University in Northridge. I actually had a friend who goes here that actually went over there, but I actually wanted to go over there, and I never really thought about that, like not going home over the weekends and stuff. That's kind of a scary thought, but then again, I kind of like being away from home, so
Yeah. Massachusetts is definitely different that way with like college, I guess. I don't know.
shit's expensive though.
It
California's
is.
expensive too, but I'm going here for like friggin' this is a state school and it's like 25,000 a semester. It's
Wow.
fucking crazy. What's it over there like? It's Mississippi, so it shouldn't be too much, right?
I mean, it's a state school and I'm out of state, so it's just
Oh
about
yeah,
the
out of
same.
state.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that out of state shit. I was like, oh wait, it must be the same, or at least a lot less. But then I was like, oh yeah, out of state, that shit's crazy. Out of state for every school, or at least all the state schools, is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Here it's like in state is 25K, but out of state is like at least anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000 more, depending on what scholarships you get and all that kind of stuff.
That is true. Adds up real fast.
Shit adds up real fast. Your wallet going
Mm-hmm.
out the goddamn window. That shit sucks. 9 people watching right now. Chat, motherfuckers. Why ain't you in the chat? Because they probably don't have YouTube channels, actually. George, I don't know what George's doing. He's in reserve right now, so it should be like, what, 10:45?
Yeah, that's what time it is here right now.
Let me see if, oh yeah, there's a girl in, remember Leslie from, like, the second podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she actually, she's meeting up with, I think she actually told you, actually. She's meeting up with fucking, 2 other people, either 2 other people or 1 other person at, like, a park or whatever, um, over in Vegas. They got to get, one of them actually texted me her name, actually, I don't know if she wants me to put out her name, but she actually texted me and, said that she wanted to get in touch with Leslie, and then another girl texted me and said that she wanted to get in touch with Leslie. So, yeah,
Wow, that's
motherfuckers is getting
awesome.
reunited. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fucking crazy. That's like, that doesn't really happen all that much. I would assume at least, because like, I mean, even Rare Connect's, even though Rare Connect has like that map or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
damn near no one on Rare Connect actually, checks the damn thing.
Yeah, I've
Because
never
everyone
even
there
heard of
is like,
that.
yeah, if
There's
you
a
go
map
to,
on there?
yeah, like if you go to like Rare Connect and then, you know how it has like updates, members, and then facts and questions.
I'm gonna go on there right now. Oh, it's not
All right.
working. Okay. Um, I just forgot what my username is on there because I changed it. Uh,
Who is? Let me see. Yo, man. Yo. Oh shit.
oh wait, so where is the map on there? Is it under like if you click the
You
little
see where it says
bars?
members?
Members.
Yeah, like you see where it says like updates, members, and then
Oh yeah.
FAQs.
Yep.
Yeah. Hit members, and then you'll see the map, and then you'll just scroll into wherever you want to.
Oh wow.
It's not that. I mean, it's something, but it's not that good of a map, to be honest with you.
It looks like there's 5 people up in Boston area.
Yeah, but I think only one of them. I made an account, a Rare Connect account, a long time ago. I can't remember which one that was. Like one of them is mine,
Yeah.
and then the other like 3 or 4 people or whatever. They just don't they don't say anything at all.
Uh,
Yeah, they're not active and stuff.
I
Yeah,
don't know about
Chrissy's
you
not
if you
active.
like scroll through the Rare Connect forum, but there are some pretty like deep stories on there of people dealing
Oh
with
yeah,
this, and I feel so bad. Like you know, if they're not already in the WhatsApp group chat, but I feel like they definitely need an outlet like this to be able to connect with people.
yeah. No, I mean, like I've said, like on pretty much all my podcasts, everybody with TMAU or the similar symptoms are over in fucking like the West Coast. They're all over in Cali and Nevada and stuff. And there's like pretty much nothing out east. Like there's like no one there. And hopefully the podcast can unite some of those people.
Yeah, I hope so.
The only thing I know about the East Coast is Nick and some girl. I think her name was like Chrissy or whatever. Chrissy actually emailed me because she saw Nick on the first podcast. She was like, "Hey, can I or can you give me his email?" So I asked Nick and was like, "Oh, is it all right?" He was like, "Yeah." So yeah. Hopefully they met up. Although I'm looking at Rare Connect right now, and Rare Connect used to be so much better. Like once they did the updates and stuff, it went from like good to terrible.
Really, what was it like before the updates?
Before it was like the fucking Renaissance or something. It was fucking amazing. It was like you can private message people. You can
Oh
the
wow.
map was a lot more responsive. Well, not more responsive. The map was actually worse. But you can message people and stuff. And now it's just like you can't message people, and it's like I don't know. They from
It's
what
just
they
the
said,
forums
yeah,
that
it's
they
just the
have.
forums, yeah, and you can
Oh, that
only post
sucks.
stories and stuff. From what they said, you can actually they're doing construction to the private messaging, so you'll be able to message people later on. But who knows when that'll be? Hopefully soon, but
It looks like under patient organizations, I don't know even what that is, but yeah, it's just showing the five in Boston. I don't even
yeah,
think we have any kind of specialists up in Boston at like
nope,
Brigham Women's or Mass Gen that do anything on TMAU.
nope, they ain't got nothing up there. It's all over in the freaking West Coast. It's all over there, all the fuck over there. It's crazy. Like they're all settled over there. It's like what the fuck are they smoking over there? It's like I don't know. There's something in that water.
Yeah,
There's
and
something in that water causing this.
yeah, I honestly like this has been like a thought like on my mind for a while, and I mentioned it in the group chat the other day. But like, what if what we have, and it kind of played into someone saying like, what if humans are all going to be like this in the future? What if we're a byproduct of all the foods that are on the market today? Like I know like most people eat whatever they can get their hands on, and like
Yeah, they
people
don't
always say
care.
it's so bad for you, and like and chicken and steak and like what the hormones they put in there. Like what if all that
Yeah,
is has made us the way we are?
I mean it has to. I mean, I don't know. I'm not. I wish I was a biologist, but I may be smart, but I'm not smart enough for that shit. That shit's beyond me. But I would assume it has to be. I mean, those fucking hormones and steroids and all that shit. Chicken, friggin', God knows what they're feeding those things. I mean, freaking antibiotics, steroids, fucking donkey tranquilizers. Who knows what the fuck they're
Yeah.
feeding those shits? It's crazy. And all the toxins that go into your body and shit. Stuff's terrible. I can't. I gave up all that stuff. I talk about it all the time. Like turkey was my thanks. Fuck Christmas. Like fuck Christmas. Thanksgiving was my shit right there. Like that was the shit. Now it's like, yeah, it's here. I get a holiday, get some time off of school. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, though.
This is an ancient disease. Actually, yeah, that is true because I've read some stuff. Aren't there like super old um I don't know where I read this, but like there are recordings of people smelling like the way we do from like a long time ago.
Well, I mean, I think TJ and I talked about this. TJ and Nick and I, like, there was like, there was, there wasn't Dove, there wasn't Axe, there wasn't, any of that stuff. People didn't have pretty much any of that stuff. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone kind of had, a little something going on with everyone, but,
Yeah.
uh, yeah. I'm pretty sure there were some people who, stood out. Like, you could, this person clearly got something going on, but, oh, that was you right there. But yeah, uh, there must have been, a few people who were a standout from the rest, I would say.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have, anything in terms of hygiene and shit like that back in the day. Back in like the 1600s or some shit when Newton was still discovering integrals or some shit like that. TJ said he's turning on his computer right now, so hopefully he'll be able to get in on the shit.
Awesome. We need
Oh,
to get new people on here. So for any of you like watching that don't have YouTube accounts, please get YouTube accounts and come join us and like talk. Like we're here for you. We're on here for a reason. So, I mean,
preach. Don't stop talking, preach. Like real, I've been preaching to the choir to get people on here.
yeah.
I mean, I know people are shy and stuff, and I understand that. But try and try and be open. You don't have to use your. You can actually Anya's not using her name. She's using like a little in terms of her, like when she's interacting with the comment section. She's using like a pretty much
Mm,
like an alias or whatever. It's like you don't have to use your real name, although you do have to show your face because that's the point of this podcast. People coming forth and stuff.
yeah.
So try and come forth. Be strong, be bold. I mean, I know it's not easy, but we're still here. We're still alive. Some people have been dealing with this for years, so be strong, be bold. We need some new faces on here. This is for you guys in the first place. I mean, for us to come together and talk some shit. So
Yep.
come on and talk some shit.
And I'm sure it's a jump for all of us to be on here on YouTube talking
Oh
about
hell
something that
yeah,
we've
shit.
hidden that we don't want anyone to know. Like, first thing that went through my mind when I started the podcast with you, the first time I was on, I was like, oh God, all my friends are gonna see this, and like, it's gonna be over. Like, they're gonna know about this, and they're never gonna want to talk to me again. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, this has
Yeah.
happened to us for a reason. Just being able to talk to other people like that have TMAU, I never thought that would happen
Yeah,
ever.
shit, me either. I thought I was gonna be like, on this fucking island like until the fucking eternity or some shit,
Yeah.
but I was just kind of bored one day and I was like, fuck it, let's make some shit. Let's make some shit and let's talk some shit, ladies and gentlemen. Because why not? I mean, there's nothing else. There's nothing else like this. There's nothing else like this for us. So why not? Come on. I mean, I think George was talking about it his first time on the podcast. He was like, yeah, I was kind of reluctant to do it, but why not?
Yeah. And with how isolating it can be, it's definitely important to have outlets, for
Yeah,
sure.
shit. At least get out there, do
Yeah.
something. And if you can't get out there, then this is the next best thing.
hmm I mean, I go days with like not talking to anyone or seeing anyone, and like every day, like the WhatsApp group chat will be there, and got y'all to talk to. So
Yeah, I remember.
it's better than,
Yeah, better than nothing.
yeah.
I remember fucking last week, like yeah, last week at this very time, like everyone went home because it was like what was it like Memorial Day, Veterans Day, something like that. I forget what holiday it was. And like everyone went home, and like literally this entire dorm felt like just a ghost town. Like I I couldn't even hear friggin' pins drop for God's sakes over here. It was just crazy. And it's like literally the podcast was pretty much, other than going to Walmart and Stop and Shop, the podcast was pretty much the only time I actually spoke to other people because everyone was just away doing whatever,
hmm
going back home and stuff. I think there was an Indian story about someone smelling like fish in an ancient time. Shit, I haven't heard that story. I think that's what I was thinking of. Yo, we got Nina up in here. Anya, you know Nina, right?
I think I saw her messaging in the group chat, but I don't have anybody's numbers, so I don't know if it was her or not. But I've seen people mention her name. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, she in the live chat. What's going on, Nina? Big ups to Nina, ladies and gentlemen. She actually started the WhatsApp group chat, and everyone just kind of followed.
That's awesome. Thank you for that.
Yeah, big ups. Big ups to people making improvements and stuff, like with Dave Ori, Goodness Wampa, and all those people. Every here and there, I'll just go like online and search maybe see like some of the new channels and stuff. It's mostly like old channels though, cause like either it's old channels with like Nia Sims, they make a video, like they make however many videos, and then they go away. It's not a whole lot of new channels popping up and stuff. So hopefully we get more of that. Hopefully this podcast will inspire more of that. I send the link again. All right, let me just send him the link again.
Is she gonna
Try and
join?
get him on this. Yeah, he
Or he? I'm sorry.
computer.
Are you
Oh yeah,
talking
his
about
computer
George?
just no, George, I'm not too sure what's going on with him. Either
Okay.
he's dealing with his daughter or life in general. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But TJ has sent him an invite just right
Oh,
now.
sorry, I just spaced for a minute. Yeah.
No, it's alright. TMAU will do that to you. Shit.
Yeah.
We all know. Have you ever and I actually wanted to ask everybody this. Oh, actually, shit. I actually have to ask you the honorary question. Every guest that comes on, ladies and gentlemen, they have to answer this question, or else they're not allowed to come back on. So Anya, you have to answer this question, or else you're no longer allowed to
Oh
come back on.
God.
All
Uh-oh.
right, all right.
All right.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've heard this question before. George actually asked this question. I know it was TJ. The very first person that asked this was TJ.
Mm-hmm.
If you could go through a sex change just to get rid of TMAU, would you do it?
Oh my gosh.
You're
Um,
not coming back unless you answer it. I don't give a fuck. Everybody in this chat knows I don't give a fuck. Shit.
that's really hard. Oh my gosh. Like, if I could stay me, but like be a boy down there, what? Oh my god. Actually, I don't think I could do it. I really don't think I could.
Damn. Damn.
Because that would make you like an outcast, and then even, well, I wouldn't call us an outcast. We're just a minority with what we have. But oh my god, this is so heated. Like, where do I even start? I don't want to say the wrong thing. I'm just gonna say, I like being a girl. I like who I am. Am I confident with being who I am with TMAU? No. But everybody's got their issues. Would you? Well, I
I
wasn't
would
there
do it
for
if I
this.
don't give a fuck. I would do it in heart. I would do anything to get rid of this shit. I mean, I'd still be a lesbian, but I'd do anything. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. Fuck it. I want to hear what TJ has to say about this shit. What the fuck is he gonna say about this shit? Must be
I'm
like,
like, you got
man,
the wheels turning now. I'm gonna be like thinking
mm,
about this for a while. I might change my mind.
shit. I would sacrifice freaking continents just to get rid of this shit. I don't give a fuck. Continents, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah. One thing I will say, like, I don't know about you, but stress levels definitely impact us a lot.
Oh hell yeah! I was so stressed last week at a physics test coming up. Like I could just see the reactions change. Like
Yeah.
damn, I could just I knew the reactions were different during that week of the test. I could tell something was different, and
Yeah.
I hadn't changed anything during my routine. I mean, same routine. Go here, do this. I mean, yeah, I was studying a lot more because there was a test. But like I said, I could tell that there was a lot more stress and a lot more reactions. I mean, it went from being like, every here or there I would hear a cough or a sniffle to fucking, just a whole lot of shit.
Yeah.
And I don't have it nearly as bad as you because I'm sure your school is 10 times bigger than my school. My school is one of the smallest state schools in America, I think.
Wow. I don't know what would be better, going to a big school or a smaller school. I feel like smaller schools, people would know who you are in a
Yeah.
quicker amount of time, whereas big schools, like, when you're in a
Yeah,
lecture
shit,
hall
they
of
don't give a
200
fuck.
people and you clear that out, I don't know if that would be worse than being in a small classroom. I really couldn't tell you, but I think it's
I,
just as bad either way, being around a
yeah,
bunch of
that's what I
people.
was,
Just,
yeah.
yeah,
If I could choose the lesser of the evil, I'd rather be in a smaller class where everyone knows. Whereas, if you clear a whole lecture hall,
yeah,
if I cleared out like 200 people, I would feel like shit. Like,
yeah.
damn.
That was my first day of classes, and like last semester, I had one small class I was taking, and that was the first time I heard people make comments.
Yeah,
So I think both are just as like equally as
they're both
bad.
terrible.
Yeah,
They're both terrible, but I'd rather be in the small class, in my personal opinion, quite honestly. Damn, I couldn't do that big ass class, 200 people. I couldn't even be in a
Actually,
room with 200 people in the first place.
yeah. I would say small classes are probably better because normally aren't the seats like more spaced out than
Yeah.
if you're like in a lecture hall sitting like next to
Oh yeah,
people.
lecture hall. You're like friggin'
Yeah.
nose shoulder to shoulder. Fuck that. I couldn't do that. Lecture hall. I've seen those lecture halls too. Like I went to UMass Lowell. I was trying to
Mm-hmm.
do their computer engineering degree or program degree, and those lecture halls are small. Like I was like for not orientation, like open house. I was like, pretty much me, my brother, my mom, my dad. We all went to it, and like I was sitting like shoulder to shoulder with my mom and dad. I was like, shit, like can a dude breathe? Like shit, like
Yeah. They
shit was
pack you
terrible.
in.
They really do.
But
How big is Mississippi State, like Starkville State or whatever?
um well, Starkville is the town and Mississippi State is like the university. They call
Yeah.
it, it's like a town within town. But I think it's like 16,000 undergrad and 24,000 including grad
Oh,
students.
I thought you were about to say like 16,000 in general. Shit, my school ain't even 16,000 in general. My school's like 11,000 in general. So it's small as shit. You have more undergraduates than we have the entire damn school.
Wow.
That's stressful as fuck. Fuck God. Jesus Lord. Good Jesus have mercy. Fuck that. What the fuck is on TV
I've never
at
had anybody. Have
12:06
you ever
a.m.?
had anyone like move away from you before? Like just get up and go sit somewhere else in the same room?
Oh, oh, in like the same room?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, shit. That's every other day. That's baby food. That ain't nothing. Or at least for me personally.
I mean, what do you do? Do you just like ignore it? Because I find it pretty hard to ignore. You're just like, wow, do I get up and leave at this point? Like, should I just.
Oh, it depends on the if I'm like waiting for like a bus or whatever, maybe I'll get
Mm-hmm.
up and go somewhere else. But if I'm in class, I don't go like I'm trying to get my degree. If I once I get that degree, I can go farther in life, and I'll just say fuck that
Right.
person. That person's probably gonna drop out anyway. I'm better than that person. Fuck him.
Yeah. It's so hard to keep that mindset with this.
It is,
It is
but
so hard.
yeah, it's just not too easy.
No.
It's not too easy. Even for someone who's been doing it for quite some time, it's not too easy. I can tell
Yeah.
you that. I mean, I've been doing that. I've held that mindset for a year now. Cause well, I've actually held that mindset for a year and a half. Cause I started school early. I started college early. TJ said I keep getting confused. Hold up. So he's probably just having some trouble. But anyway, I've had that mindset for a year and a half. But even after a year and a half, it's still not easy.
Yeah.
You do your best, but
That's all you can do.
yeah, shit. Stay strong, motherfuckers. It's just not easy.
I'm already starting to worry about next semester when I'm going to have to go back to taking on campus classes.
Damn. And like, you can't take us, cause like you're gonna be a freshman or not freshman, a senior, right?
I'll be a junior. I just found this out. Like, cause I started skipping class when the symptoms started, and I'm
Yeah.
behind on my degree now because I failed 2 classes for not going. Um, I'm technically still a sophomore behind. I'm like behind a couple credits on being a junior, so I
Yeah.
should be a junior, but I'm actually a sophomore.
Oh man,
So,
as long as you get it one day,
yep.
as long as you keep working for you, that's all that matters. I'm actually I'm trying to get out of college as soon as possible because of student debt. Cause I don't want to deal with that bullshit. So that's kind of why I started the whole semester early in summer, and then after I got the semester in summer, I'm pretty much doing my best to just try and get out of college as fast as possible, taking as many classes as I can at a time without burning out. Because
Hmm.
not last semester, my very first semester, I burnt out so badly. Like even though I finished with a pretty good GPA, the last I would say like 3 weeks or whatever, I burnt out so bad. Like I couldn't study. Shit was terrible. And
How many
it
hours were
wasn't
you
even.
taking?
I was taking 6 classes, one internship, one 8-hour internship. So that in and of itself was fucking crazy.
So you're taking
Uh,
like 16 hours on top of that? Say like they're 3 credit hour courses. I
yeah,
don't know
three.
how it
Yeah,
transfers up there. Wow.
it was. I fucking burnt out. it was crazy. I mean, cause like my very first semester, my summer semester, I took 9 hours worth of classes. Um, yeah, 9 hours worth of classes every day for 4 days, or not every day, 4 days a week. And then we went home on because it was during the summer. We went home during the weekends. You were forced to go home during the weekends because you weren't allowed residence during the weekends. And then we would come back on like Monday or whatever, do the whole thing again. And then yeah, that was 9 hours. So I was like, if I can do 9 hours each and every single day for 4 days, I'll be fine. I'll do perfect during the semester. Like an idiot, I took so many hours. I mean, shit, she was just terrible. I came back and
Wow.
I couldn't do it. So like the semester after that, I didn't take nearly as much. I think I took like 5 classes, and then I did like a 4 hour student staff work for like a CIT department at my school. Pretty much just like helping people with like their computers and whatnot. Let me just send TJ the link one more time, if it's okay. Let me see what TJ's saying, because he just sent me a few text messages.
I don't know, this is kind of old, but potential new causes for odor producing disorder TMAU posted February of 2017.
I think I heard about one a little bit at least.
What is the group chat with the guy who's doing a TMAU study?
That one is SBO.
SBO, yeah.
If you're still a part of it.
Yeah, I think I'm still in there. I don't know if I mentioned to y'all about the I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. The Monal Chemical Senses Center. It seems like they're doing a lot of studies, or they have a scientist who's doing numerous studies on TMAU, diagnosed patients who are participants, and you can send in your test results and get like diet suggestions on how to
Oh
deal with
yeah,
TMAU. Yeah.
yeah. He did. Apparently, they're doing some sort of exome, whatever. I don't know. And yeah, just like you said, you send them in. Do you know what you send them in? Like your blood or your, whatever, like some sort of DNA or something,
Um, I think
or
you.
like your blood test or something.
I don't know. I think you
I
could
don't know.
probably do that, but maybe they would just want like the paper write up of your test results, so everything that came up when you were tested, because they give you a paper, or at least I was given one. Um, how many people do we have in the group chat that are diagnosed?
I would imagine not too few, not too many actually.
I don't think I've seen anyone in there that's diagnosed. I don't know. I miss a lot of what y'all talk about in there. So there's so
Yeah,
many messages to go through, like every single
yeah.
time I log on. But
It can be anywhere from like I don't know, like 500 to 900 messages. When you go to when you wake up, you'll see like 500 900 messages. Shit's crazy. It's kind of hard to keep up with.
I think there's someone from France in there too.
Oh yeah, Choi, I think, or Cho I don't know how to pronounce it
Mm.
correctly though. Zach, who do you got tomorrow, Dodgers or Cubs? Fuck. Oh, Dodgers haven't been too bad, but I feel as though the Cubs are just lucky. I'm not gonna say that the Cubs are all luck, but the Cubs are just these motherfuckers get so lucky. Like, I'm gonna say Cubs because yeah, I'm just gonna say Cubs because the Cubs. I mean, those motherfuckers get so lucky like each and every single time. Like the Cubs almost remind. I don't think the Boston Red Sox in 2013 was like the Boston Red Sox winning in 2013 was a fluke, but I think the Cubs are like the Boston 2013 Red Sox. Like they just get everything going their way. And like unlike the Red Sox actually like had some. They had more raw talent than the Cubs do now. Yet the Cubs, like, they get so lucky on everything. It's like every call going their way. Friggin', they they get called 3 strikes all the time. Yet the other team won't on the same exact location. It's like, I don't know. I think the Cubs are gonna go back to the World Series. I really do. Probably gonna be Cubs and the Yankees. That'll be cool. Two big market teams. TJ said he doesn't know how to accept the thing. I don't know what's going on with this computer. I hear it ringing, but I don't know how to accept. Uh, Anya, when you got the call, like, how did you accept it? You just hit like the green button or whatever, and then it just,
If you
or
go
did you just
on
hit the link?
the Hangouts, if you're already logged in, you should have like a video call message. At least that's how I found it. I never got the email, but and you click to enter once your video screen pops up.
Let me tell him to go on Chrome. I don't know if he's using Chrome. Hopefully he's not using Firefox. No one should be using Firefox, ladies and gentlemen. Take this from me, I'm a scientist. Alright, let me just send the link to him again. I'll highlight it this time, that way all he has to do is just click on the link instead of have the thing ring. We got 13 viewers up in this bitch. Choi is in Canada. Oh shit. She's in Canada, but I know she speaks French. She speaks it all the time in the group chat. Yeah, see, so we got 12 people watching this right now, but the participants are only me and obviously me, Anya, and George. So all those 9 people, you guys need to get some YouTube channels. For sure, I tried to use Chrome, but I always takes. Damn, he said it takes him to Internet Explorer. I haven't heard the words Internet Explorer in the same sentence since fucking Jesus Christ walked the earth. Internet Explorer. Why is it taking him to Internet Explorer? I hate that shit. Shit. I hope he can get on. Hi, everyone. Just joined. Yo, what's good, James? James, how you doing, bro? We chilling over here. We trying to get TJ up in here. Trying to get some other people up in here to also.
I know this is random to just bring this up now, but I'm going through the article from that the Manel Institute just posted that I mentioned about.
Yeah.
And it says that even though TMAU isn't, like, there's TMAU type 1 and type 2, but either way, genetic or non-genetic, that there's a mutation with the FMO3 gene. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I knew about the whole FMO3 thing. I think like I'll say about a year or two into this whole fucking journey. I just didn't know a whole like exactly. I know it was like some sort of mutated gene or whatever. I just didn't know the biology behind it because I'm not smart enough to understand biology on a deep level. I wish I could. I mean, if I was good with biology, I would definitely try and do something about this. I mean, I would definitely try and go to school for biology instead of computer science. But biology just isn't my strong suit. I have a friend who's a biologist, but I highly doubt he'd be interested in researching anything related to this. I would feel most people wouldn't. Is that like those Christmas lights in there or some shit?
Yeah.
What the fuck you got going on? Christmas lights? Holy shit.
I have a whole wall of lights.
Damn.
Yeah.
I ain't got no lights. I got this light over here. I got fucking those lights over here over there that I actually had to cover up because the shit's so bright. And people on the camera are gonna complain and shit like that. So, and I got this dirty ass room right here. You guys are probably like, what the fuck is Probably living out of a dumpster or some shit.
Dorm life. It's okay.
Yeah.
Been there. It's how it rolls when you're in college for a couple years when you're in the dorms. So you're a
Yeah.
sophomore, right? You said.
Yeah. Because of all the credits and stuff. So
Yeah.
and all the fucking crazy ass schedules I took, I tried to get ahead. So yeah, I'm a sophomore in my second. Okay, this shit's confusing. I'm supposed to be a sophomore in going into my spring semester. So hopefully by the end of this semester, I'll be a junior, even though I'm supposed to be a sophomore.
Sounds like you're on a roll then.
I'm trying my. This shit is not easy, but I'm trying my best, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Do you guys
Pray for me.
like you said you're a sophomore? Do you not have like off-campus housing? Like there aren't like apartment complexes?
Oh no, they are, but those are expensive as shit.
Yeah.
The ones on campus apartment complexes are expensive as shit. So if I definitely want to get that, which I definitely am looking into, I'm gonna have to save up during the summer months and stuff, work during the summer and the winter. Um, but I got a reimbursement check for like 2,000 whatever, so
Wow.
that'll help.
So
You
living
guys get
on campus
reimbursements?
is cheaper?
Yeah. In terms of well, I'd actually have to look into it because like you could probably get somewhere. Like I know I have a friend who he lives 30 miles out, um, but he lives pretty cheap. I mean, and he's not from around the area. He's like from he's from like Newport or whatever, which is like way over east. And going from Newport over to Western Mass, that's quite a trek. So he got a place that's like 30 miles out from the school, and like I said, he's living pretty cheap. I think he's paying like less than 900, not even less than 900, less than 700 for rent.
Wow.
In Massachusetts like that. And for Massachusetts, that's pretty fucking good. I don't know exactly where he is though. It must be a shitty neighborhood if he's paying less than 700.
That's a lot of money. I mean, compared to down here, I mean, I pay like $460 a month to live in a house with 5 people, and that's really cheap. But I don't know. The reason I asked about the housing is just down here, it's more expensive to live on campus and have a single room like what you have there, compared to living off campus in like a house where you're more spread out. So, but it must be really convenient, like living right on campus, like outside of your sophomore year or freshman year rather, and being able to get housing on campus even. So I'm sure freshmen take up a lot of that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's in terms of studying and stuff like the guy I was talking about, his name is James. He's like a biology. He already has his degree in molecular biology. But he pretty much he talks about all the time how he hates going back and forth, 30 miles out, 30 miles in, 30 miles out, 30 miles in, just to go to school for one day, 30 miles in, 30 miles out. That shit can get tedious.
Yeah.
And he talks about all the time like oh, I'd rather stay here from like 7 in the morning to whenever, and then just go back to my dorm as opposed to like go back and forth because that's a lot of studying time. That's a lot of socializing time that's being taken away from you because of that 30-mile drive, 60-mile drive in total. That shit sucks. So it definitely is convenient being on campus. In some ways, though, like some of the dorms really do suck, though. I will admit. The one I'm in is the dorm that I'm in. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it like I don't know. I'd give it about like a 8, maybe a 7 or an 8. Just because there's like a little annoyances, but the only thing I really don't like is the fact that I live all the way at the end of the hall, and that's because it's the quietest place, so like I kind of wanted to get this one on purpose, but pretty much, I have to go all the fucking way down for the bathroom, and all the fucking way back, and if I have some dishes to clean, I have to go all the goddamn way down. It's like friggin' the whole I mean, just to wash like 2 knives or whatever, that shit will take like fucking 10 minutes.
That's ridiculous.
It's crazy. Just to wash 2 knives, I have to take fucking 10 minutes out of the goddamn day. Damn, James, man. James used to work in the military. I forget exactly what sector in the military he said. military base in the commissionary store, and he got fired from it. That's bullshit. Fucking sucks. Adrian, damn, you tap fast as hell. It's okay. It sucks how I got fired from It sucks how I was fired for a disease I can't help. My boss fired me and gave me an excuse of why I was fired, but then spoke about me when I left and said I can finally breathe again. That's fucked up.
That is really
That's
messed up.
fucked up.
I mean, I honestly, if I were to get a job, and it might be different, but just letting someone there know that you have this going on might, save you losing your job if they knew it's something that you can't help. And even
Yeah,
though I know it's really harder said than done to even go up to your
yeah.
boss and be like, hey, I've got this going on. It makes me smell like. But
It's not. Even when I cussed out my professor out, I kind of didn't want to do it because it's a double-edged sword. Because you never know. He could be fucking you know how fucking what's it called, the telephone game is. One person says something, then the other person says something, then the other person says something. It's like it's terrible. I remember my teacher. He was talking about like the telephone game. How like one person can say something like let's say Billy and Bobby were walking down the hallway, and Billy accidentally shoves Bobby, and it's like, oh hey, sorry buddy. Then by the end of the day, because everyone's playing the telephone game, it's like, oh hey, Billy stabbed Bobby in the hallway. It's like, no motherfucker, like you fucking exaggerated the whole goddamn thing. So that's why I never really tell anybody about this. You don't want people exaggerating. You don't want people mixing up the whole story, and moreover, you don't want the whole thing going around. You're telling that single solitary person you're trusting that person, and yet here the fucker is going around talking shit behind your back. So it's a double-edged sword. I wouldn't do it to a boss. Like I wouldn't have that talk with a boss personally, unless it like got extremely bad to the point where like I needed to keep the job under all circumstances. It keeps popping up for some reason. The video call ended because of an error. Shit. TJ, you may want to restart your computer and try again. Shit. Yeah, I've never experienced those. I've actually been dieting really hardcore, and I've been exercising. I drink 1 to 3 gallons of water, 1 to 3 gallons of water a day. I've noticed a difference dramatically. What kind of diet? James Ramirez. We got 5 people in total participating in the chat. Big ups, motherfuckers. And we're only getting bigger. We're only getting bigger. It happened when I sat and started to sweat. Came from my behind. Seeing everybody talk about this really is awesome. Hell yeah, it is awesome. Kind of like what Anya said earlier. If you're watching this and you want to come on and you want to talk some shit, just create a YouTube channel. Make sure you have a webcam, and you should be all set.
also, where whoever just said like when they're sitting and it comes from their behind and all that, that's exactly like what it feels like for me whenever I'm having an episode. Like I'm not like nothing's happening to my body. It just feels like that. You know? I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's like really weird when it does happen. Like you don't realize it until you smell it and you're not doing anything or haven't like your body hasn't done anything to make it happen. Like I don't know.
I actually work at home, but going to the gym is honestly a good thing for us because gym smells so sweaty as it is. All honestly we blend in. Okay, that grammar kind of tripped me up there. Now I'm at a friend's house. Okay, I asked Cammy if she could come out, if she could come on, but she said she's at a friend's house. So uh So that should be all set. But yeah, kind of what James Ramirez said. I used to work out a little bit, but I kind of like with school and stuff, I kind of just fell out the wagon. But hopefully, I'll get back onto the wagon because like Anya, have you ever tried like exercise and all that? Because like for me personally, it kind of helped a lot. Like I noticed a huge decrease in reactions and stuff. Probably because I was getting rid of all the toxins and stuff. But I haven't done that lately.
I haven't, no. I haven't exercised since, well, seriously, like going to the gym since my senior year in high school. And once college started, the only
Yeah.
exercise I got was going to class. So, or going to get food.
That's not a underrated exercise, ladies and gentlemen. I'm assuming her college is 10 times larger than mine. So yeah, that can be considered exercise because fucking there's some long walks over
Oh
there.
yeah, takes me 10 minutes to walk from one side of campus to the other. That's if I'm
Fuck
hustling. If
that.
I'm not, maybe like
Yeah,
20.
no, if you're hustling,
So,
shit. When
but
there's snow on the ground, shit, you'll take about 20, maybe even 25.
oh, I miss having snow. Y'all gonna start getting snow soon? I'm so jealous.
I don't miss that shit at all. Shit.
What?
I don't miss snow at all.
I
I ain't
miss
like seeing snow on the
fall. Is
ground.
it like fall weather up there? Yeah, I've heard y'all have been having some warm weather though lately.
Yeah, it's been pretty warm for fall. Usually, I mean, with climate change and stuff, it's been all fucked up. But it's not. It's cold, but it's not Massachusetts cold. You know what I mean? You know what Massachusetts cold is.
Yeah.
You're from Massachusetts. But yeah, it's not. It's not typical Massachusetts cold. It looks
Wow.
like it, like from when you're sitting on the inside, and like you look out and you see the October shadows and stuff, and you wake up and it's kind of dark and stuff like that. But it's not. It's not Massachusetts yet.
Yeah. Oh, I
Not
miss
yet.
that. I haven't
I don't.
been around for a Massachusetts fall in 3 years.
Oh yeah, shit, because you're always over there. Shit, I didn't even think
Yeah.
about that. Damn.
I would
You actually
rather
miss that
that.
stuff? I wouldn't. Shit. If I was in Cali, I wouldn't. I would head over there and I wouldn't even look back. I would be like, fuck that. Fuck that snow. Fuck all the salt. Fuck all the snow plows. I don't care. Shit.
I mean, it
I,
gets so hot down here though compared to Massachusetts. I feel like y'all only, or like when I'm home in August, when it's like 90, 80 to 90 degrees, like that's fine. Coming down to Mississippi and it's like 100 degrees in September and like October is like 80 degrees. It gets bad.
I don't
Sweating all the
know.
time.
Even with TMAU, I'd rather be sweating than freezing. I can't freeze. I can't.
Yeah.
My skin is. My blood is too thin. I can't do that shit.
Do you
Even
think
with
your symptoms are
TMAU.
worse when it's cold?
Mm, I would say reactions are worse because,
Yeah.
obviously windows are closed and shit, but I'm not too sure if the symptoms are worse. Symptoms are definitely worse in the summer, but like I said, I can't freeze. My blood is too thin for that shit. Um, yeah, no, my blood is just too thin for the fucking cold weather. I'm just not used to that shit. And I've been living here for fucking 19 years now.
Oh my god, it's about time.
Yo, shit was good.
What's up, phone? Let me get my headphones.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, y'all
I
know
do
who
it
this
from my
is, right?
phone because my fucking computer, man.
Alright, man. We'll see how good or how bad the phone is. Hopefully it'll keep connection as long as it possibly can. Because I remember last time it was like switching in and out, but
Yeah, hopefully we'll just wait and see, I guess.
yo, can you flip? Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, oh, like this?
Yeah.
Alright. Hello, people. Damn, typing hella fast.
Oh, you
Of
can hear
South.
me typing?
Like, yeah,
I'm sorry.
no
I didn't
worries.
realize.
No, that's fine.
I'm just
So
trying
be
to keep up
live.
with the comments like
I
last time.
see. I could tell. Man.
Actually, no, I'm
God
not gonna
damn,
reply.
I'm lagging
I'm
like
just
a
gonna let them
motherfucker.
chat. How's it going?
It's going.
How's your
Stuff.
week been?
Not too good. I made some poor decisions. I mean, it's been fine, but I decided to drink a couple beers, so I guess that's not good. But
Mm.
yeah, other than that, I'm straight though. You know, same old, same old.
I mean,
My
you're doing the best you
weekend,
can.
yeah, my weekend was actually pretty fun though. My family came and her family came, and yeah, they just chilled and chopped it up. You know, and my
Nice.
pops, he bring my dirt bike down and my quad from Cali, so I've been trying to
Damn.
work on those, get them running, but I'm not the best mechanic, and I just keep fucking up, and then so yeah, I got kind of pissed off and just got drunk. But yeah,
Bro, all you need to do is watch YouTube videos. Like, literally, there are so
dude,
many
I
YouTube videos about.
was, I
Yeah,
was
shit.
like, I was trying to change the inner tube on my dirt bike, and as I was putting the new one on, I fucking popped it while I was trying to get it in. So I wasn't too
God
happy
damn.
about that. Yeah, so
God damn,
it's
man.
so much bullshit, dude. But yeah, I'll get it running soon. It gives me something to do. So.
Yo, you start up on that food forest?
Oh my gosh, bro. I haven't even looked at it yet.
Yo, man, you need
I'm
you need to
sorry.
start looking into that stuff. That stuff was fucking
I'm
cool,
sorry,
dude.
bro. I just
Nah,
started
bro, I'm
growing a
not. You know,
cactus. I just started growing cactus, so maybe I should start growing some other stuff too.
nah. If I were in Arizona, or not even Arizona, if I were in like a hot, humid climate, I'd have a fucking oasis or some shit. I don't even give a fuck.
Huh?
So much stuff growing. I have so much stuff growing. What is that, like a Capri Sun or some shit?
Yeah, boy.
Capri Sun. I haven't had that
Yeah,
since
man.
like sixth grade or whatever. That shit was actually pretty tasty.
Dude, I really wish they would make like big like milk jugs out of these. Like, oh my gosh, I
Yeah, they
love.
have like those small things, like freaking less than this size or some shit. Not even the
Yeah,
size
dude,
of liquid, dude.
this ain't shit, man. This is like two sips and it's gone.
That's like, you know what? That kind of reminds me of how like Lay's chips, like they blow up the damn bag, and yep, they'll
A
have like
bag of
freaking,
air.
you'll have like freaking two chips. You'll be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know exactly what
It's
you
not
mean.
even two chips, a chip and a half.
For real. Yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck is up with my computer, dude. That like gives me such a hassle. Like the last time, it didn't give me a hassle at all, and then
Damn.
this time, I don't know.
What kind of computer is it?
HP something. I don't know.
HP. I was trying to get an HP too. I was talking to Anya like just before you came on about how my school actually gave me a reimbursement check, and I'm
Oh
looking about
shit!
how to spend that.
Damn,
Shit.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
I could use
Um.
me one of those.
Yeah. Like it was pretty expensive. Expensive. It was pretty high too. It was 2,000 something.
Couple thousand. Oh wow,
Yeah,
yeah,
bro.
there you go.
For a fucking reimbursement check, that's pretty fucking good. So I'm thinking about
That's
getting
not
either
bad.
a laptop or some circuits so I can practice like programming robots and shit.
Oh shit, there you go.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
some
man.
transistors and like it's called either an eLogo kit or an Arduino kit or a Raspberry Pi kit, so I can
Yeah,
start practicing some stuff.
yeah, man. Go for it. That's pretty
Hell
cool. Yeah, I've been talking
yeah,
to Gavin a
robots.
lot. I don't know if you know him, but
Yeah, Gavin. Yeah, I talked to him. He emailed me a long time ago, and we started texting and stuff. He goes to like NYU, right?
yeah, he goes to NYU,
Yeah.
and I've been trying to. I was trying to tell him to like go to like online schooling or something,
Yeah.
but transferred like 3 schools, and his parents aren't really happy with that. So
Yeah.
yeah, so he's kind of stuck at NYU. But yeah, I mean, we're
Yeah.
talking about a lot of stuff. Cause he has PS4 too, so we're gaming together.
Yeah, dude. Shit, everybody has. All TMAU people have PS4, except for what's
I think
George has. I think he has
Xbox.
Xbox.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
Xbox.
Xbox.
But yeah, we're
You have
talking.
360 or.
Oh, I have no idea. But
Uh,
dude, yeah, we were just shooting the shit, and he was saying like we should start up a business and stuff, for, like, cause like he knows some chick who has TMA who's going to college for mechanical engineering, and
shit.
she's already about to get her bachelor's, and then he's going for I have no idea what. I think it's
It's like
engineering as
graphical
well.
something.
Oh, I don't
He's
know,
doing
dude.
something. He's doing something with technology. I don't know exactly what. I forget.
Yeah. And then like
You
you're
texted me into it. I can probably.
going to college for what are you going to
Computer
college for?
science.
Yeah, dude. Then my girl has a bachelor's in uh business information, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, he was just saying like we should start a business and stuff because I guess he started his own business online before,
Yeah.
and he said it's pretty easy. So
Yeah. No, it shouldn't be too hard. Shit.
yeah,
Anybody can start a business nowadays with the internet.
yeah. Then we're talking like hopefully you can come and like I'll rent him out a room and shit because I got a 3-bedroom house, so I wouldn't mind renting a room. He seems
Shit,
pretty
man. I
chill.
would fucking. If I could buy a plane ticket to Arizona, dude. Shit.
Ah, yeah, man.
I mean, it may be hot
I,
there, but I don't go. Like, if I could just, spend like one day on the West Coast where there are people with TMAU, it's like fuck. Cause like there's no one in the East Coast. I mean, it's just me, Gavin, Anya, and then a few other people.
yeah. Well, I
I
wouldn't
mean, I'm
doubt if
sure
they're
they're
out there,
there,
man.
but
Yeah, you just
yeah, I know. I
gotta
mean, they're
look, I
there, but like
guess.
I've pretty much, I've never actually like, come into contact with someone.
Yeah, me neither, man.
Shit sucks.
I've yet to do that. So how was your week, Zach?
Yo, mine was chilling. What have I done? No, just homework, grocery shopping, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Homework and grocery shopping, dude.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I know. I mean, there were a few reactions that were, a
Oh
standout
man,
from the rest, but other than
I
that,
hate
life was
those.
good. Yeah, like when you get those reactions, you like you kind of stop and think to yourself, like, oh shit, like that one, I'm gonna remember that one for the next few weeks. Those ones kind of suck, but
Yeah, bro, those are the worst. Yeah, say
shit's.
hi. You're on YouTube. Yeah.
You put him on the spot.
Yes, I
He
did.
said you going on YouTube. What time is it over? Is it
It's
Are
only
you looking
9:40,
outside?
bro.
Oh,
No,
were you
I'm
looking at TV or something?
Oh no, I'm in the fridge, bro. Grab another Capri Sun.
Oh, I saw that light. I was like, no way, that's sunlight.
Yeah. Here's my fucking my dogs. I got the phone so I can walk around. It's my
Oh shit, that's what's up right
Tyson,
there.
Gorilla. Yeah, these are my sidekicks. Yeah, they're both
Shit, I need to
pretty.
get a dog, dude.
Oh yeah, man. Dogs are great, dude.
I just don't know which one though. Like, I don't know anything about dogs. I don't know anything about dog breeds, anything like that.
Oh well, I know quite a bit about dogs. I guess you should just get one that kind of reminds you of yourself.
You
That's
gotta
what I
get one
feel.
that kind of has a good personality too, because you don't want a dog that's just like sitting there not doing shit. But then again, you don't want a dog that's too hyper.
Very true.
Kind of need to get a good balance.
Exactly.
Anya, just so you know, you're still muted.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was still muted.
No, it's alright.
What is colostrum? Someone just mentioned in the
Yeah, I
comments for
heard that.
leaky
I
gut.
saw that. I have no idea what that was.
I thought he meant colostomy when I first saw it. Then I read colostrum. I'm like, I have no idea what
I'm
the
gonna
hell
look
that
that
is.
up.
Which one? Both of them, or just the
Colostrum.
colostrum?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Is
know
that
what
like a
that is.
supplement?
Yeah, it's a supplement from what I'm
Oh,
seeing.
I'm about to start taking that. Are you kidding?
Well,
It's a
what's
form
so
of
great
milk
about
produced by the
cholesterol?
mammary. Apparently,
I
it's a
mean,
form
if
of
you have
milk.
leaky gut, which could be a symptom of TMAU,
TMAU.
it could help. Yeah.
Oh wow. But like I said, like I hear all the time, not everyone's body's the same. So what won't
Yeah,
work for
Yeah, that's
somebody won't
true.
work for someone else. But
That's
hey, shit.
definitely,
I mean, what do we have to lose?
yeah, that's definitely
yeah, that's
something
true.
that I've thought of. Like, what if it's leaky gut syndrome?
I've thought of
Isn't
that as
that when
well.
like bad bacteria leaks into like a different part of your gut that it's not supposed to be in?
Yeah, some shit like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
I wish I knew more about biology.
So did you
Like, I
guys
just have no
see
interest in that shit.
that The Rock is officially running for president in 2020?
Is that shit official?
It's fully official.
This motherfucker.
That's
Jesus,
amazing.
Lord have mercy. It's like,
Dude, I think he could do good, bro. I have faith in him.
But this shit's like 1000% official. Where'd you see this from?
A link on Facebook.
Oh, Facebook.
Dude, no, I
Facebook.
looked at it and everything.
FakeNews.com, ladies and gentlemen.
I swear, bro, I looked at it and everything.
Bro,
I'm pretty positive.
I need 3 sources to confirm this. I need 3 credible sources to confirm this, bro.
I'm
Facebook
pretty
has
positive.
too much fake news. Nah, Facebook has too much fake news, dude.
I mean, you're not wrong. You know, there's a lot of fake shit on Facebook.
There's a lot of fake shit everywhere. Even MSN has fake shit.
Even CNN has a lot of fake shit.
Yeah, CNN, I don't trust them motherfuckers.
Even Fox has a lot of fake shit.
Yeah, if I'm not trusting CNN, I'm not even gonna look through. I wouldn't even spit in Fox's direction, to be honest with you. Rico YouTube, I've never tried a colostrum. But yeah, with Prof comments, the only time it happened to me was when I was in a small class of 30, and they walked behind me and it smells funky in here. Oh, Anya, that was you. But that was someone else commenting.
So did anyone watch Friday the 13th since it's the 13th? Nope.
Nah. I watched the first 2 episodes of Rick and Morty, TJ. That shit was actually pretty funny.
Right?
Yeah, bro. The very first episode, I forget exactly what happened.
Golden. The first episode is golden, man.
I forget exactly what happened. Like there was a scene where like they were shooting at aliens or whatever, and like the way fucking Morty was like, like just fucking shoot at them, just fucking shoot at them.
Yeah,
And
Rick
fucking,
was like, just shoot
Rick
at
was
him.
like,
It's not real.
yeah, Rick. But like,
Yeah.
no, what are you doing? It's not right. It's not right. I don't care. I don't respect them. Just fucking shoot him. Like, that shit was fucking hilarious, dude.
And then he
Just
shot
fucking
one.
shoot.
And
Yeah,
then
just
the
fucking.
guy was like, "Tell my kids I love them." He was,
Yeah,
dying on the ground and shit. Oh man.
That's just fucking like from what I see, it's like it's kind of like what you said. It's kind of it's more than just Family Guy, like just cutaway after cutaway after cutaway. It's kind of like organic kind of shit. What's the term called? I forget. Satire, I think it is. Like when you're making fun of society. Because like that part when he's like, "Oh, I don't care about them, just shoot them. I don't respect them." That's like, you could kind of tell like that was a play on like how police brutality and people getting shot in the. But you can kind of tell that they were playing off of that.
Relations,
Yeah, you can definitely tell that there's like satire in the TV show more than Family Guy. Family Guy. Looking at Rick and Morty, even though I've only watched 2 episodes of Rick and Morty is like 10 times better than 5 episodes of Family Guy. Because Family Guy is just cutaway after cutaway after cutaway after stupid jokes, like it's not even satire.
Yeah.
The best comedy in my opinion, just my opinion, but the best comedy aren't just stupid jokes, just rehashed and stuff. It's like political satire and political exaggerations and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Some with substance, not just stupid jokes over and over again.
No, man, yeah, Rick and Morty, it's a really good show, dude. It's fucking hilarious.
And it's organic, too.
It's very organic.
It's not, the jokes aren't, like, just forced in there. It's like, they actually
have, like, a purpose.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man.
Wait, so I'm new to this channel, but I only know TJ's name because it's his username. What's everyone else's name? My name is Zach, and I'm going to let her introduce herself.
I'm Anya.
There you go, motherfucker.
Sorry,
I love Rick and Morty, too.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Good job, Rico. You're a smart man.
Rick and Morty, the shit, dude. And I've only seen 2 episodes.
Dude, you should. Oh my gosh. I'll let you know right now. Like, there's an episode in season 2 that fucking sucks. I don't care for it at all. But season 3, like. Minus that one episode in season 2, every episode is actually really good.
Yeah, that shit's pretty funny. From what I've seen so far, this is pretty funny. We got 15 motherfuckers up in here. Props to the 15 motherfuckers up in here on short notice. Now, just create some YouTube channels and
Yeah, man.
participate in the conversation.
People should definitely make more TMAU videos about like their personal,
Yeah,
like their personal struggle and how it started, man. Because I remember before I made mine, man. Like all I saw was like a video here and there, like every
yeah,
so often. And honestly, the only person I've seen make videos is like Chick Nia Sims,
yeah,
and
dude.
then some other small Mexican chick. And that was about it, dude. From what I remember, I never seen a lot of TMA videos, but now a bunch of them are popping up left and right. Well, not a bunch,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah,
a
a good
difference in
number of them.
numbers. Yeah, so it needs to
And
get
like
out there, man.
we already got like what was it, 60 something subscribers,
Yeah, dude. You got
61
61,
subscribers.
man. There you go.
That's
I
fucking
have like
crazy.
I have like 100 and something, 113, I think.
Dude, that's fucking crazy. I didn't think this podcast would get like more than fucking 10 people watching at a time. We got 16 people viewing. And the thing that's crazier is that like even though people aren't viewing right now, people will actually go and view like the replays and stuff. Cause like I forget which podcast it was, but we had one podcast get like 600 views.
Wow, that's quite a
Which
bit of
one was this shit?
views.
Yeah, the very first one was 600, and the second one with like the first one with you and Nick was 600. The second one with Anya and Leslie was like 462. Then the third with Anya, you, TJ, and then George, and then like some other person came, D-Stop, or at least we tried to get him on. That one's 414, and then 227 for 3.5. That was me and George.
Yeah, man, it definitely come a long way,
Yeah, no, props to the viewers. Keep supporting and keep making them YouTube channels.
Please.
And try and find the inner confidence, ladies and gentlemen. Try and find the inner confidence to come on here and talk some shit. I know you want to talk some shit. I know you're begging to talk some shit.
Yeah, talk about Trump. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, talk about Trump.
I'm
Talk
joking.
about all that
I
shit.
don't want
Talk
this
about
to
the
get into
NRA.
politics.
Talk about Trump, the NRA. I don't give a fuck. We don't hide over here. Not in this podcast.
Yeah, I guess South Korea just basically told us, or not South Korea. I mean North
North
Korea
Korea?
just basically told us to get ready for World War III. So yeah, man, it's about to get real.
Jesus. I think many of us aren't sure if we have. We just know we have had abnormal odor problems. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to know if I have it or not. I have some shit like it. And
Yeah,
I don't want to get tested for that shit anytime soon.
yeah, I'm not sure if
Honestly.
I haven't either. I just label it TMAU.
Yeah, it could be fucking anything for all I know. But like I said, I'm not gonna go into the whole research of exactly what it is because it could be fucking anything. Does anyone watch American Horror Story? This new season is about politics. I didn't
Never
watch
seen
American Horror
it.
Story. Yeah, like from what people
How
have
about
said,
Prison Break? Anyone watch Prison Break?
I heard mad people like that shit. Is
I
it
heard
like
it was really
action?
good.
Oh, you don't like for anyone
Oh,
who's watched Prison Break, is it like action or like politics, like
well,
prison
because it's about
politics,
like Gavin. I guess it's about conspiracies.
conspiracies?
Gavin was talking to me about it. He was saying that I should check it out because it's like two Mexican guys escaped from prison, and then they talk about conspiracies. From what I know, I'm not sure, but yeah, something like that.
Got this motherfucking afro hanging out the back, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this shit. Shit's long as a
Fresh.
motherfucker. Long ass afro. I'd probably have a afro if I didn't always wear the fucking hat. Cause fuck it, why not? I've been watching conspiracy videos on that, and it was crazy. Have you ever heard?
Oh man,
Have you ever heard about the girl
bro
who
was
was
found
found
in a
in a freezer?
freezer.
What the hell?
Damn,
There's so
I'm
many of
trying to
them, though.
send
I
you.
mean, shit. Girl found in a freezer. That's like a average Friday out in friggin' Vegas or San Diego, one of those crazy ass hotels.
Nah, for real.
Goddamn.
Fuck.
Just scrolling through the comments, seeing what people are saying. TJ, are you Mexican? Yes, TJ.
Very Mexican. I just don't fit the part very well.
I just thought she was mad high and found a bad place to crash. I don't know what he's talking about. Right now, they're saying it was staged, planned by the government and shit. So the girl
Yep.
found in the freezer of a hotel was planned by the government. I don't know which girl you're talking about, James. I mean, I would imagine there have been a lot of women found in a freezer dead. I mean,
Yeah, that sounds pretty common, you know.
I mean, out in Las Vegas and stuff.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh,
Them
shit,
beats,
man.
TJ?
Yeah, they're my friend Jose. He went to he got him when he was in the Navy after boot camp, and then he came over, and then he left again, and he forgot him in my apartment, so I just snatched him.
Yeah, you said fuck it.
I had to put him to
You
use.
snooze, you lose. I got these shits for 20.
There you go.
They're not too bad for 20.
I got my other gamer headsets. They're like $100 something, but that's only for PlayStation.
Yeah, this shit for PS4.
Yeah.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, everyone in the chat, press 1 for a straight up afro, and then press 2 if you think I should get cornrows or some shit like that, or dreads or some shit like that. I want to hear your guys' input. Oh shit, TJ put a bunch of ones.
Nah, dude. The
2.
only bad thing about cornrows is, from what I hear, like in time, if you get them continuously, like pulls your scalp back, like your hairline.
God damn.
Yeah. But dude, nah,
Rico
you should get
YouTube 01.
dreads, man. You should get dreads.
So far we got 3 ones.
But dreads are just hard to maintain because a bunch
I
of
was
my
about to
friends
say.
have them. Yeah, a bunch of my friends have them. They said it's a bitch at first, but in the end, I guess it's worth it.
Yo, you need to get dreads. She
I've
said
had
fuck them.
cornrows before. I had a weave for like 6
What?
months. Yeah,
Holy
I had
Jesus.
That's
totally
what's
destroyed
up.
my hair freshman year.
Oh shit.
Damn.
It was the weirdest thing ever, seeing myself with cornrows. Actually, I
She
could
said I ain't
probably
going
find a
back.
picture.
I think the most craziest thing I've done to my hair is like get like a mohawk or something. Nothing too extreme.
Shit, I couldn't do anything under my parents' wing. Those motherfuckers ruled with an iron fist.
Oh man, I remember the day I got gauges. My dad was fucking pissed.
Damn, bro.
He about ripped
Gauges?
him
Shit.
out. Yeah.
I was about to say, my parents would have friggin' slapped the spit out of my mouth if I came home with that shit.
I'm surprised he let me get a tattoo at the age I did.
Oh, Kennica Jenkins. Actually, I've heard that name, Kennica Jenkins.
Is that the one that got beat up by a shitload of other girls, or is that another story?
Yeah, about like the whole freezer thing. I mean, the time that happened, I was studying for physics, so I didn't read up on it too much. But
It was really
apparently,
sad.
yeah, like I don't know exactly the entire case, so I can't speak on it entirely without sounding like a dumbass. To be honest. Yeah, who else we got up in this bitch?
God, this I found this article on TMAU and it's so depressing. What?
What?
A lot of them are
It's like
depressing.
saying that like 40% of affected persons with body disorder conditions report that they've remained household bound or housebound, and like it talks about like the traumatic aspects of getting fired from work and like not being engaged in social environments. What?
I mean, those are all true,
Like
in
it
my
is
opinion.
just sad to read it on
Unfortunately.
paper. And it says one of the most traumatic aspects of the disorder is that sufferers have no recourse in the medical system to find treatment and to cure.
For real, it's fucking bullshit, man.
It is BS. Ugh.
I guess. Well, I was talking to Gavin, like about TMAU and getting really deep into it. And he was saying he thinks that in time they're gonna make a cure for it because he thinks it's getting really out there now. And like, I guess he thinks people are starting to notice, like in the medical field. Because he said, like in the '90s, he explained like this. Like in the '90s, there was a lot of heart problems, so like doctors and shit were like focusing on the heart. And I guess now people are having a lot of gut problems, so I guess they're
Yeah,
focusing on
that's true.
problems with the gut. So he said, hopefully they'll. I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know. Do I think they'll make a cure? Probably not. But it's good to stay positive, I guess.
It would be
If
nice
they
if
do,
that could happen in our lifetime.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh! If
that's
they
true.
can make one
Yeah.
like in the next 2 years, I could totally like get my fucking shit together.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I would so get my shit
Just
together if they could make no. Holy Jesus, fuck.
man, you have no
It's so
idea.
hard to keep your shit together or get it together with this. Like,
Yeah.
Yes, tell me about it. Like, why the fuck this have to happen? Like in like our
yeah.
glory years, Like, why can it happen when we're like 30 or 40? Like.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, fuck 30 or 40. Why not fucking when I'm on the way out the fucking door? Like, shit.
Well, I'm just
Shit, two
saying,
years.
still,
Shit,
like
2 days away from my funeral, more like it. Shit, I don't
like
mind 2 days away from my funeral.
from like if you get this, if you're hit with this before you're like even 18, you're like, when you're 18 to like 20 something, those are like your
Yeah,
growing years, like when
yeah,
you're supposed to step out in the real world and
yeah.
actually
You
do
don't want
shit.
it then.
Shit sucks. It takes so much away from us. Like,
Yes, people
so many
don't imagine.
opportunities every single day to do good and to make a difference and to get our lives together. Like,
And it's just wasted because
why?
of this fucking problem.
Yeah. I'm
I
sure that's
don't know.
something we all think about how we could be doing more with our lives.
Oh,
Like,
Every
hell yeah.
day,
shit,
Shit.
really.
every day. Oh my
Damn near every
Yeah.
second.
gosh. Or I'll say like, damn, if someone else had this, they wouldn't fucking last. I usually
I
think that a
know.
lot too. But I mean, I wouldn't wish this on anybody. But I'm just saying, I've had a lot of altercations with this, and I always think like, yeah, you wouldn't last on my shoes, buddy.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
yeah, no. I've seen some people who fucking, they would have fucking crawled up into a fucking ball.
Yeah. I think the hardest part is trying to explain it to people like who you're close enough with to like kind of dish like, hey, this is what's going on, and they're like, well, you can still do this and you can still do that and you
Yeah,
can
no, I don't even
go to
explain shit
school
to
and you
them.
can get
I
a
don't.
job. And I'm like, well, fuck
Fuck
you,
that.
sit in
Oh,
my shoes for a day and see how you feel
for
after that.
real. Yeah, that's so true, man. Like, I try to explain, or the thing I hate the most is when you try explaining it to somebody that's close to you. They say, "Oh, you're fucking crazy. It's in your fucking head."
Yeah, it's in your head.
Just
That's what
bash
I've
you
gotten.
immediately, and I'm like,
That
oh,
right there. How there's no way this can be in our head. Like, I'm sure
oh
like
no.
we all went through the period where we're trying to figure out like, is this actually happening to me? Like, there's
Oh
no
yeah,
way this
like,
is happening.
oh yeah. Everyone that's had this has
Yeah.
gone through that.
And then it
So
hits you like, shit, this is real. This is,
this may be for
yeah.
life, and it's sad to accept, but it sucks to think that, but this actually may be for life, like
Yeah.
it could be a possibility we can never get cured.
It's a very scary reality.
Because man, I remember on Rare Connect, I would read like guys would say like, "Oh yeah, I'm 70 years old. I had this my whole life." I'm like, damn, like,
Or even
ugh,
people in their 30s and 40s. I don't know how they could have dealt with this for 10 years, 20 years onward. Like,
I know.
it's unbelievable.
Because back then, you know, people didn't have the technology that we have now. Like they couldn't just hop on the computer and you know try to find an
Yeah.
answer. I mean, we're blessed to have technology now in this day and age, but
For
I mean, I guess
sure.
that makes it a little better. We can actually connect with other people who have this as well. So I guess that's a plus. But damn, they definitely had it harder than us.
That's true. I think we're probably the first group of people to be doing something like this and to be reaching out and on social media.
Oh yeah, I totally agree. And it's crazy how many people, tune in. Like 600 views. That's a lot. It's quite a bit.
That's a lot of views.
Do you have any YouTube videos tonight?
I don't. I used to, but I took them all down. So they were from when I was in high school trying to be a YouTube beauty guru. Like, I was some hot shit.
Oh man. So that was before you had TMAU or after?
Yeah, that was before the glory days of my life.
Yep, the good old days. Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah, but before then, I still had odor issues. I had hyperhidrosis, so that shit sucked all through high school. I think that was worse than my TMAU reactions.
Wow.
Like, people would move away from me and, like, be super immature. I think people, like, once you're an adult, they could just kind of learn to deal with it, even though the reactions are bad, the sniffing and coughing.
Or the name calling.
Yeah.
Have you ever been, like,
way, it's bad.
Like, have you ever had, like, bad altercations with this? Like, someone, like, really getting mad because, you smell them saying something to you?
I think the only time I've had someone verbally, like, say something next to me was the day of, like, one of my final exams last semester, and they're like, just, like, let's get this shit over with already, like, sitting right next to me, and I'm like, are you kidding me?
Oh,
and there is no other reason why they would have said that other than that I smell.
Yeah.
So,
I got
that's
you.
about it. But no one, I feel like people down south are too nice, or at least in Mississippi, to outwardly say anything.
Yeah, people down in the south are a lot. Well, it depends on person to person, but people down south are a lot more ho-hum and a lot more understanding. So they wouldn't say that as much as someone from Massachusetts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, people in Massachusetts.
Enough to know what people would say. I don't even
James
want to know.
Ramirez.
You
James
really
Ramirez, go for it. That's all I'm saying. Just go for it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it
go
doesn't.
for what?
He said, I'm sorry if it's a he or she. I'm guessing it's a he because James Ramirez,
Yeah.
Sounds like a man's name. So I told him to just go for it because he said there's a girl, or I can't say it's a girl, but someone said he's going to go on a date and he told the person about his condition. And they said they love me no matter what, but James is nervous.
I feel you. That's definitely something I'm sure we've all dealt with before.
Well, I was super nervous before I actually met my girlfriend or fiance, but I just said forget and I just went for it. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So the best of luck to you, though, James.
Yeah, let's go out and try it. I mean, shit, you don't want to
go on
regret
and try. What's the worst they could say? Is no, or well, I don't know. But like I said, if it works, it works. It doesn't, it doesn't.
Yo, TJ, bro, don't think I forgot, bro. Do not think I forgot, bro. You have to answer the honorary question.
All right.
Yo, you hear about the honorary question?
No, I have not.
All right, so here's the honorary question.
Okay.
If you could go through a sex change just to get rid of your symptoms, would you do it?
Oh man.
You ain't coming back on this podcast until this question gets answered. But I don't give a fuck. Shit, we calling out everybody.
A sex change? Everybody.
Yes, ma'am.
Damn. I don't know, dude. I'm pretty comfortable in my own skin, regardless TMAU or not. I don't know, dude. I mean, I do hate this, but I don't know about a sex change, man. It's not for me.
Alright, bro.
Would you? Why would you go through a sex change to get rid of this?
I would seriously consider it, dude, just to get rid of it. Just to get rid of it.
Definitely life changing.
Hard no on that one.
Shit.
I don't know what would be worse, a guy having a sex change or a girl having a sex change.
I think a guy having a sex change.
Yeah, I was about to say shit.
Because men are pretty, or at least for the most part, pretty manly, so when they have to totally transform into kind of like a woman, I guess that's kind of different. I don't know though. I guess it could be done. I don't know.
I think
No, I would
Gigi
say a guy.
Gorgeous made a pretty successful sex change. That's just one
Who?
example. This she's a he, I don't know. They're a YouTuber and they had a sex change and he looks so much like a girl now. It's crazy.
Such a woman.
Wow. Dang, it's late where you guys are at. It's only 10 where I'm at. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I do hate this condition, but I don't know if I'd actually be down for like a sex change. Not that there's anything wrong with people getting sex changes, you know, that's them, but me personally, I don't know. My parents would be pissed. Fuck. Ah. What's his face left to call? Zach.
Oh shoot,
Are
he
we,
did.
are we still live?
Yeah, I think so. I think his
Ha! Rico said, can you keep your penis? I don't know. I mean, it's not a real sex change if you keep the penis, right, Rico? Hey, Zach.
Yeah.
If you were to get a sex change from a man to a woman, Rico wants to know if you can keep your penis. I don't think it's a real sex change.
Not too sure that's the definition of a sex change, my friend.
I think they just invert it.
Oh, what?
If we're gonna get technical.
How does...
They said, fuck that. They said, so,
Dude,
what happened to the...
I think I saw like I think South Park did like an episode of that, and it was really fucking gross.
They
So I
invert
kinda know.
that shit.
They basically like turn it inside out, and then like they take your sack or something, and like they split it in half, or I don't know,
Oh,
dude.
God.
Like it's gross.
So they square root the sack and they inverse the penis. They find the
Yeah.
inch of a
I
penis.
think they cut down the middle on the penis, and then I think they shove it inside out, like blah, just get up in there.
God
Yeah,
damn.
I don't know, dude.
Good
Damn.
God have mercy.
Oh.
Isn't that scary, man? Like, what?
Shit. Shit.
I have a feeling if that's gonna be the question to stay like in the podcast, we're gonna scare a couple people away.
Shit. We ain't hiding. We ain't hiding.
Wait, so how would it work for a woman? Like, would she get like sewed on or something, or like?
I think
Yeah,
they
they
rip
would
the
have to.
insides out. I don't
Okay, that's
know.
not as bad. Getting sewed on, that they're just getting stitches, pretty much. That's a
So
lot
many.
easier than getting cut and turned inside out, in my opinion.
Yo, James Ramirez just said so many guys that transition to women look like a legit girl, like Dee Gregorius. Damn. Oh, Gigi. Oh, shit. I thought you meant Dee Gregorius from the fucking Yankees. Holy shit.
Who's Gigi
Gigi
Gorgeous?
Gregorius. I have no idea who that woman is. Or
By the way, not that it matters, but I am a guy, also a gay guy. But I'm one of those fandom gays. I'm just a dude. Okay, cool, dude. That's what's up, man.
wouldn't that be bisexual though? Because like, isn't James the person who said that he's going with a girl or something?
No. I just assumed it was a girl. That was my fault.
Oh.
It's all
If you
good,
could be a
James.
celebrity for one day, what celebrity would you choose to live your life as? Fuck, I don't even.
Oh, snap. Probably The Rock, man.
I'd
That guy
probably be
has
like,
a good life, it seems like.
I'd probably be like Stone Cold so I can stop motherfuckers.
Or probably like Mike Tyson. Or just knock someone out. Dude, just think, if Mike Tyson had this problem, no one would say shit to him. Like he would just knock people the fuck out, you know? Like, I don't know, that's just my opinion.
He would slap the soul out of you. Shit.
Oh yeah, man. Would you take a punch from Mike Tyson for 500,000, Zach?
No maybe
glove.
1 million. Yeah, maybe
No
1
glove.
million. Shit.
1 million. 1 million, no glove. Oh, you're cutting out. I think Zach cut out.
Oh, he's frozen.
I was saying, Would you take a punch from Mike Tyson for $1 million?
Fuck.
Probably.
That,
I don't. You
that's.
probably.
I mean,
Shit.
shit. That's $1 million. I mean, you'll just be knocked out for probably 30 minutes.
It's more like freaking 30 days. Shit.
I mean, the
Going
worst.
to a
The
goddamn
worst
coma.
is that you go into a coma, but you'll wake up eventually. I'm pretty sure.
You hope at least. Shit.
Dude, I would take that shit. I'd eat that.
You said I eat them shits for breakfast.
Yeah, I'm joking.
I eat
Hell
them
no,
shits for
dude.
morning snacks.
Oh my gosh. No, dude, that fool's a monster. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely would not. Some gay girls down south just wear strap-ons. Just wear strap-ons 24/7. There you go. I guess that's close enough.
Yeah, people down south do all sorts of shit, dude. I'm not
You'd
gonna
be surprised what people on the West Coast do.
I mean, do people on the West Coast fuck their sisters and fucking?
I feel like that's stereotypical, you know? Like, I know a lot of South.
Yeah, I know. I was fucking with them.
But hey,
was
I
fucking
wouldn't
with the
doubt
deep
that that's
south.
happened. Wouldn't doubt.
Yeah, it's the deep south. It's definitely happened a few
Yeah.
times. I mean, let's be honest.
No, I wouldn't doubt that at all.
Yeah, no, it's the deep south.
I mean, that's not a stereotype for nothing. You know?
Yeah, no, the deep south, dude. Anything can go on down there. It's the wild, wild. It's the deep south is the wild, wild west.
Yeah, in a way.
You got. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
No, you saying it right now, Anya. It's coming out of your mouth.
Let it out.
Let it out. We ain't hiding. We ain't hiding. We talk shit on this podcast. That's what we do. We ain't hiding. Oh,
What
we
was
ain't
it,
hiding
Anya?
on you. We ain't. This podcast is. This
No,
podcast
really,
has
I'm
been
not.
suspended.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Oh, jeez.
You might as well say it now.
I was about to say we putting you on the spot. Shit, I don't give a fuck. And this podcast will get suspended. I don't give a fuck. We suspended this podcast till it comes out of your mouth.
No. Oh.
Waiting.
Can we please change the subject and come back to this?
Yeah, we coming back to it though.
Was it a black joke?
It probably was.
No.
I don't know.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I didn't want to say anything.
Let it out. Let it out.
We
I
here.
mean,
We talk
Well,
shit.
it made me really uncomfortable when I first moved down here. It's kind of a shock because you got cowboys and then you've got.
You got.
Is
Is it the word that I'm thinking of?
Well, it kind of like caught me off guard because I know there are like guys that wear like cowboy boots and shit like that down here and drive lifted trucks, and like a lot of people down here that are black drive like Camaros and sports cars and Mustangs. Like it's just a thing in the town that I'm from, or in Starkville. And I've seen, it was like the weirdest thing, like seeing people wear cowboy boots that were black, because normally there's like a stereotypical, I don't know, this is bad to say because it was just really weird.
I didn't say shit.
No, that ain't bad. That ain't bad at all.
Ain't nothing coming from our mouths.
I thought it was
Okay.
gonna be worse.
Yeah, I was about to say. I thought you.
That ain't bad at all.
I thought she was about
Y'all
to
got
start.
my anxiety going right now. What the
I thought
fuck?
she was about to start. Yo, I thought she was about to start
What?
dropping like
That was actually nice. That's
Yeah,
a
I was about to say
compliment.
that ain't shit. That ain't shit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Well, I'm used to having to be very careful with. I'm not racist at all, but things are taken much more seriously down here, I feel like.
Yeah, you
So.
gotta not be careful, but just some people take jokes a little seriously. And,
Oh yeah, fucking the deep south. Everything's fucking.
not like
Everything's escalated in the deep south.
I have a lot of black friends, and I always rip black jokes on them. You know, they don't get mad, but it's just they know me, you know, so they know I'm not racist.
Yeah.
But you know, there's a lot of people who aren't like that.
Like Halle Berry looks bomb as fuck for her age. Damn right she does.
Yeah, I agree. My dad was black and he had cowboy boots. That's
Where's
what's up
Rico
with
from?
that.
Rico YouTube.
Rico, where you from? They just say something. That's I'm weird as fuck. Ha! Funny. And nobody said that.
I'm sure a lot of people be thinking it. Peer pressure is unreal. My
Tennessee.
gosh.
Oh, what part of Tennessee?
Oh shit, Tennessee. I feel sorry for him.
That's dirty south too, man. It's
That's
crazy
the
out
deep
there.
Yeah.
dirty south.
Well,
It's
I retract
crazy.
that comment. Well,
El Tucio.
yeah, then they must see it too.
No, Anya. That's what they
I
said in
never
the
fucking had
comments.
cowboy boots. But it's a norm here. I would assume it's a norm there. Shit. Just, I mean, I see people. Well, I see people with. I can't really equate. I see people over here in Massachusetts with like fucking sorts of shit that you wouldn't see anywhere else. Like just fucking. I don't know. Like I don't know.
Definitely culture shock
Oh yeah, it's
going down south for sure.
definitely a sight to see.
Yeah, and then going back up north and getting used to things again.
Or going back to the west or something and seeing how much different it is out there.
I
I've never
couldn't.
been
I
out
couldn't
there. I'm
deal
sure
in the
it's way
south.
different.
I couldn't deal with the deep south, dude. I couldn't do that shit.
I can't deal with
It's
the
like I'm
passive
living in the deep
aggressiveness.
south. Shoot.
Well, you said the passive aggressiveness.
Yeah, people are not confrontational down here. They'll beat
I've,
around a bush all day.
Yeah, they kind of
Oh,
seem like
wow.
that. It's not the same around in Massachusetts and like New York and like all the metropolitan
Yeah.
areas. It's the exact opposite. Like people don't give a fuck here over in Massachusetts. Like they'll tell you like it is. They don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's how it
Exactly.
was for
And
me
that's
in
how I was
Utah.
raised.
Yeah, people say that shit to my face like that.
That's how I was raised too. Shit, my dad doesn't give a fuck. He'll say, "Wait, Jesus, I don't know how that man's still alive. Like he doesn't give a fuck. He'll say whatever he don't give Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you guys, I'm sorry. I think about to hop off. Getting kind of snoozy.
All right, shit. What time is it?
Only
1:22. Holy
10:22.
Christ.
Well, where I
Yeah,
live,
it's
it's a
late.
lot later, but
It's
God
I'll give
damn.
it a
12:22
call to you
here.
guys.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace
All
out,
right, see
people.
ya.
Good
Yeah,
talking
we'll
to you
see ya.
guys. Catch you guys tomorrow.
Catch you.
Bye.
God damn.
Well, back to us now.
Yo, shit. People don't be scared to comment something. Join in the convo. We're all
Yeah.
here, friends. Like straight up. Like comment some
James, you
shit.
should hop on the podcast.
James, get up in this bitch.
Oh, bye, Lord Oda. I don't know how to pronounce her name.
Mhm. Lord Oda. Oh yeah, Lord Oda. I think that's like a anime thing. Forsid. What's going on, Forsid? He was in.
Rico, I'm definitely gonna try colostrum. I'm probably gonna go get that on Monday.
What is like that? Is that milk or whatever? Or what
I
the
think
fuck
they
is
have
that?
it in powder form, and then there's a supplement tablet too that you can get at like GNC or like supplement stores.
Yeah, GNC. I wouldn't. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't trust them, but I would be careful because you never know. I feel as though GNC has like a lot of commercial shit, and a lot of
Yeah.
commercial stuff. That stuff can be like I'm not too sure if you know about like the whole supplement industry, but like they can kind of
Yeah.
like mix bins and stuff. When you have like mixing of bins, you kind of like it kind of waters down the product. Colostrum is breast milk. Colostrum is in breast milk.
Oh. Good to know.
I'm still here. I was saying bye to TJ. Yes, Lord
Bye.
Oda's still here. Powder is better.
The only place I don't know. Do you have what kind of supplement stores do you have up there? Because we only have GNC, so that's my option.
Oh, I mean, we have
Okay.
all sorts of shit where I'm from, but like where I'm living here in Westfield, Massachusetts, shit. We have GNC, but that's like quite far from where I am. It's in Holyoke.
Oh,
So
that's
yeah, we don't have a whole lot here.
chlorophyll. No.
Chlorophyll,
I've heard
be
some people
careful.
have had some bad reactions.
Yeah, be careful with chlorophyll. If you're gonna use
Yeah.
chlorophyll, use it from a good source.
And make sure you're diagnosed first. Because that can have some serious side effects.
I used to take chlorophyll powder and it worked for a while. That shit makes your like urine turn like green or some shit for me.
Yeah.
It feels mad weird. We need more people commenting. We need more people getting more YouTube channels.
Wait, James, why won't you join the podcast?
I think he said he'd be nervous.
Oh, he's nervous. Yeah, I saw that.
James, I've been using it off and on for like 10 years. It didn't work. God damn, 10 years.
Wow.
That's crazy. And,
Okay.
he's like, fuck it. I ain't going on no podcast. I'm staying right the fuck here, sitting in my comfortable ass bed.
Yeah.
Oh man, we need to get some more guests on this podcast. I need to. The way I actually kind of started getting guests on the podcast was just going almost door to door, if you want to say, just going person to person, just being like, oh hey, what's up? You guys want to, or do you want to come onto the podcast? Yeah, no, do you want to come onto the podcast? I'm starting up this podcast channel, so I think I need to start doing more. I've been doing that a shit ton already, but I think I need to start
definitely
doing more.
YouTube comments too, because that's how I first
Hell yeah.
just going on there and commenting, and people respond if they see it, if they're active. But
yeah, some of them are. I've told so many people like, oh hey, would you like to come on? Would you like to just talk, shoot the shit, and people just don't respond.
Also,
and I don't think it's because they're shy, but
yeah,
or at least most of the time they don't respond because they're not active. But what were you about to say?
I wonder if we could post links to the podcast on Rare Connect for people to watch, and suggesting if y'all want to join, comment, and they're I don't know if you've posted the WhatsApp group chat. It's probably been posted on there, but we could try that to recruit people. But yeah, I think a lot of it's going to be getting people out of their shell.
Yeah, that's definitely the biggest. There was this one girl on Snapchat. I sent her a few messages, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I'll come onto the podcast." Like I was like, oh, do you want me to send you a link? And she was like, yeah, I'll come onto the podcast. She wasn't there, and she she texted me later on. She was like, oh, sorry, I wasn't able to make it. I had a family reunion, whatever. So I was like, all right. And so next few days I tried to get her on, and she was like, oh, sorry, I had this or whatever. And then I asked her oh hey, we're having a podcast. I don't know, Friday or Saturday, whatever we had it. And she was like, I'll think about coming onto the podcast. And when I heard that, I was like, okay, she's not coming on the podcast. You know what I mean? Like when they say, oh yeah, I'll think about it, that means they're not coming on the podcast.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to make up excuses, I feel like, with stuff like this.
Yeah. I'm so happy this podcast exists. Me too. Yeah. I didn't think like I said, I didn't think I'd actually do it, so I'm actually glad that I actually went forth and actually did something. Maybe tonight, but I don't know. But the mic on my laptop doesn't pick up my voice, and I don't have headphones with the mic. Yeah, so I'm so happy this podcast. Ask your mother if you were breastfed. I am not asking my mother if I was breastfed. No, thank you. Your jar's still up in here too. Astros host Yankees in ALCS. Vandals and that golf course investigate. Is it me, or are there more vandalism, hate crimes going on? It happened a shit ton here in my school. I'll just slap white clown paint on and I'll be fine. Yo, you guys are brave. Thanks, Rico. I feel as though my first video wasn't all too hard. And my first podcast wasn't all too hard too. And it's kind of weird because I'm not all that outgoing, but I don't know. I don't find this stuff too hard. Like I can just pretty much turn on the camera whenever and just kind of hey, fuck it. It's not too hard though. I would say I feel as though like with a lot of guests, like the first podcast is the hardest, and then the second and third one are just kind of easy.
Yeah. I'm sure, like, at first, when you first started the podcast, you were really nervous. I would be.
I was shaking a little bit, but then the first, I would say like the first few minutes, I was like, oh shit, I've never done a podcast before. But then it gets kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of, charisma just took over, I guess. That's all I have to fucking say. What are they saying in the group chat? I haven't checked the group chat in a grip. They're talking about probiotics and stuff.
Hey, are you still doing the cast tomorrow night?
Hell yeah, shit. I don't know what kind of sea salt. It's some random ass sea salt I bought at Walmart. You take every day in the morning and night. Anya, you're so pretty. That was Riri in the comment section saying that. Or not the comment section, the WhatsApp group saying that.
People are in the WhatsApp right now?
Oh no, that was I just haven't looked at it ever since like 12. So that's an hour and 30 minutes ago. Shit.
Oh.
Whoops. But I'm pretty sure Adis is still awake. Either that or she's waking up now. I saw her comment not too long ago. Do your parents or family watch your... Hell no, they don't watch my video. Shit. 14 watches, 14 likes. Probiotics, have you had TMAU? I've had it since 2005. I'm not getting tested for it. For some very odd reason, I can't see everyone's comment. Like, I must keep missing some of Anya's comments. They just don't show up. Yeah, it's probably an issue with your latency or, like, your location or whatever. If people want to come onto the podcast, they definitely need to have a webcam. Yes. What do you think about that, Anya? You think that's like a good? Because I've had a lot of people ask me like, oh, can I come onto the podcast without a webcam? And I think you need to have this shit in order to be on. In my opinion, because like that's why the podcast was made in the first place.
Yeah, I think definitely face to face is important, but I don't know. I feel like most people would have a like a camera on their computer. But if they don't, even just like having people in here talking like in live time, it's still good. But if
but they're not showing their face. I mean, I'm not saying like I don't know. I feel as though like the face to face connection, like oh hey yeah, I'm looking into the camera and I know what you're dealing with. Letting the viewers know that that's a real human being dealing with that shit. And not only that, but like I feel as though that'd be a better viewing experience too. Like as opposed to people just staring at like a blank screen, they can actually see someone talking to them.
Yeah, but at the same time, like if they have a webcam and they don't want to use it, you don't want to force them to. But if like they have a speaker on their computer, but they don't have a camera, but still want to be a part of something like this, I think we can make an exception.
I mean, we can try and get them to use their phone, but
yeah, that too, because all phones usually have a camera.
Yeah, because last time TJ tried to do it with his phone, it didn't work. Like he kept on getting cut off, but this time he did it for the entire way through and it didn't get cut off. So maybe we can try and see if people can use their phones. Although, well, hopefully there'll be good enough connection. So, why don't you want to get tested? I ain't getting fucking tested. Fuck that. Fuck that. What is your? I'm not reading that shit. I forgot. I live in hell, and we have very bad reception here. Most people don't want to show their face because TMAU is really horrible. Yeah, most people don't want to show their face, but if you want to come onto the podcast, I think it'd be better for everyone to show their face. I agree, Zach. Not everyone feels comfortable. It's hard. It's so hard to speak about this face to face. Last week I did it with my sister. I had a breakdown. It's not an easy topic to discuss. I understand that, but like I said, I think it would be better in everyone's interest.
Yeah.
If everyone kind of, was face to face talking to each other, just like pretty
That's
much
true.
every other hangout is. Every other podcast, people are face to face, if not in the same room. I mean, look at the Joe Rogan podcast. They're in the same room talking face to face. Look at the, there are so many gaming podcasts where like people have webcams. They're talking face to face. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I just think it's
I think
more reasonable to have people face to face.
Yeah.
But go ahead,
Then
Anya.
again, I think if we can get people on here to use their speakers and to have their voices heard, and if they eventually feel comfortable enough to turn on their cameras, that they can do that. But I don't think it should be a requirement for them to have their cameras on or to use their camera right away. Like, I was hesitant for sure. I mean, I think all of us have gone through some social and psychological hardships because of TMA, which might prevent them from showing their face on the internet. Like, we can't say we've been in their shoes. We can say we've had similar experiences, but I think that's definitely going to play a heavy role in whether or not they're going to want to come on the podcast and show their face.
Yeah, I thought about that also. But like another thing I thought about was like, okay, well, one person does it. The next thing you know, then the other person does it. And the other person does it. And, that's a slippery slope. Because, like, I don't want it to be like, it's just me sitting here just pretty much looking at a whole bunch of other screens, just looking at a whole bunch of other pictures. And it just be like, me talking. It's like, that can, oh, shit, Kwame up in here. Yo, what's good, Kwame? What's good, young lion? But, yeah, I just don't want it to become like this, me talking at a whole bunch of, pictures and still frames and stuff. I don't think that's a good podcasting experience for the people in the podcast or the people watching the podcast. I just think it's much better, much easier, much more organic if everyone's just up front. I mean, I know it's not easy. Like I said, I know it's not easy at all, but it's just that much better, that much easier to have a conversation, have everything flow organically, and just have the entire podcast seem organic.
Yeah. In a perfect world, I agree. Who looks like Taylor Swift?
They're probably talking about you because I don't look like Taylor Swift.
I don't look like her either.
Well, I mean, they're not talking about me, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think they're talking about you because I don't look like Taylor Swift.
I don't have blonde hair.
Well, I mean, they're probably talking about it in the face, though.
Yeah. Oh, Greek Pasta Salad said, I've actually... Oh, wait, wrong comment. Psychologically, I'm really messed up in the head when it comes to TMAU. See, yeah. That's the only thing, like... When I tell you I was nervous for weeks to go on the podcast, like when we were talking about it, when you initially texted me about it, trying to get things together with people, I was like, oh shit, like... once this goes on YouTube, all my friends are going to see it, and they're never going to want to talk to me again. And that's going to be the end of it. And, like, future employers can see this stuff and all that. But, sorry, that probably scare away people from joining. But,
nah, I mean, we talk about this kind of stuff. We don't hide from this shit. We don't hide from this shit.
Yeah. I mean... I think the benefits outweigh the costs when it comes to
hell
this.
Yeah. Definitely.
But anyone who's a person and can understand the struggles when it comes to the whole future employers comment will understand that we're a minority with what we're dealing with, and there may never be a cure for it. So it's like having a form, and I wouldn't ever make a comparison like this, but it's like having a form of cancer and not having anyone to talk to about it. My laptop's about to die.
Oh, shit.
Hold on, I got the charger.
Never mind, ladies and gentlemen. We all set.
We good. I mean, as long as you're under, like, an alias username, they're not going to know it's you that's actually on there.
Yeah. I was about to
Like,
say,
I look absolutely nothing like I look in person, so.
Wait, what? Wait, say that way. I didn't understand that sentence. You look absolutely nothing on, like, what I'm seeing right now in person.
I don't have any makeup on. A lot of people say I look like a completely different person with versus without makeup. So that's why I said that. I don't know. Again, it's up to viewers' discretion, I guess, at the end of it.
Yeah. For me, it sucks because I'm gay and have TMAU, so I get double judged, so I'm severely insecure. That fucking sucks, dude. Yeah, I mean, I can't say I've walked in his shoes because I'm not gay, but yeah, that must. It's double times worse.
Yeah. I mean, what about if we were to get people to join that don't want to have, like, a live, I can't wear makeup, I'm straight. Bet, alright. Like, if we were to get people to join the cast that didn't want to have it be a live stream, could we do that just to get more people on here, like, for them to still have the opportunity to open up?
Like, what are you like? You're talking about, like, have them come on, but just not like live stream, like just have it be like a private thing.
Yeah, like, can't the Google Hangouts be, like, not live? Or is it always connected?
No, I mean, I know what you're saying, but, like, are you asking, like, do you want us to, like, upload it, or do we just do it privately?
Yeah, like, privately.
Oh, yeah, privately, yeah, we can do that, shit. I had one girl, the girl who asked me to get Leslie's email or something like that, like, she was wondering if we could do, like, something private, and yeah, we could do something private. She just didn't want to be on live stream, like the live, everything live. And yeah, that's fine. We could do something private with her, yeah.
Just an idea.
Yeah, hell yeah, we can definitely do something private, like maybe 30 minutes before the podcast. It's like, for example, let's say the podcast starts at 8. At 7:30, we can have her on, or 7, whenever. We can have her on and, just talk. And, have that be private, be like a private video call or whatever.
Yeah, maybe once they get comfortable, they'll be up for the live podcast. I don't know.
I want to go back to this comment just really quick. Force it. I can't wear makeup. I'm straight. Like, I don't understand that. Straight women wear makeup all the time. Like, I don't understand that.
Oh, maybe he's gay. Or no, maybe he's straight, maybe not gay.
Well, even if he is a guy, like, straight guys wear makeup. Don't actors wear makeup and shit? Like, I don't get that. I can't wear makeup. I'm straight. That doesn't make sense to me.
Yes, you guys should join the WhatsApp group chat. Go do that. We need more of you on there.
Hell yeah, shit.
Even though there are a lot of us already. There are a lot of comments to keep up with, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, you won't be lonely. That's pretty much what she's saying. James and everyone should join the WhatsApp. Yo, big ups to George. But go ahead about Netflix.
Sorry, that was really. It's just random. They posted a new series called Mindhunter, and it's so good. It looks like it's set in the 1950s.
What's it about?
I'm only on the second episode, but it looks like it's like a crime thriller about an FBI agent interviewing different criminals.
Anna Torv. I recognize one of the actors on it. Did you see that How to Catch a Murder, or How to Catch a Murder, or How to Murder whatever the fuck? Something to Murder or some shit like that on Netflix?
I don't know if I have. I've seen so many series.
What's the actual name of it? Got to catch something.
Is it Making a Murder?
Making, yeah, what the fuck was that? Yeah, do you see that shit?
Is it a series?
I think it was like some sort of documentary, some sort of series. Everyone and their mother was talking about that shit.
I don't think I've seen that. I'll have to check that out. It looks good.
I completely skipped on it because I don't know. I guess I was too busy or just was too bored to check it out or whatever. I did check out
Yeah,
Rick
they
and
have
Morty.
a lot of good crime series on here, that's for sure. Sorry, I'm getting off track.
Okay. All this shit. We ain't hiding from none. Netflix is 200, so now what? I never really subscribed to Netflix because that shit was just, I didn't really feel the need to because I would always get the shit offline illegally. I just stream it offline for free as opposed to buying Netflix.
Yeah.
Although I did buy Hulu because Hulu was HD. But I canceled that shit because, well, shit got too expensive. Allegedly, Zach. George, allegedly. What are you referring to, George, allegedly? I don't remember what you were saying. Or I don't remember exactly what you're referring to in terms of allegedly. Coffee is off. Coffee is awful, that way I substitute Red Bull for it. Does anyone show the TV show Charm, Buffy?
Stranger Things is really good.
I've heard about Stranger Things. Is that still going on?
Oh, yeah. James, I totally agree with you.
Well, what are you saying?
Having coffee makes you just, the smell
yeah.
so bad.
Yeah, it really does. Oh, damn, I can't have any of those, like, caffeine drinks or anything like that. Coffee is horrible. Coffee is terrible. I don't know but when I eat chocolate, everyone goes, oh, I'm so sad about that. I've never even liked the taste of coffee, to be honest. That shit just tastes weird to me. I guess I just hate everything that most people like. Like, I can't drink coffee. Fucking my first drink of alcohol tasted like fucking cat's piss. I couldn't drink that shit. It was like a fucking Heineken. I went down in my dad's basement, and when I went down to his basement, I had one of his Heinekens, and that shit just—I don't know if it was Heineken or what, but like that shit literally, like, you could freaking take a cat, give it like freaking 8 ounces of like liquid or whatever, have that cat piss out the damn thing, and like it was literally as if I was drinking that. Like, it was terrible. It was horrendous. I don't even. Oh, Jesus Christ. She was horrible. Anya, how old are you? You're like you're older than me, right? You're like a year older?
Sorry.
What?
My roommates just got back and they're loud as shit.
Oh. Oh yeah, shit, I can hear him. Heineken is fucking terrible. Yes, can't wait for season 2. Stranger Things. Yeah, no. Heineken's probably the worst out of all of them. Because, I mean, the shit I had was terrible. Peaky Blinders was amazing. I have no idea what that is. Let me check that shit right now.
I'm pretty sure my roommates are really drunk too.
Shit. They've been having the Heineken?
Yeah, props. I turn 21 next Wednesday.
Jesus. Next Wednesday. What month is it?
Scary
October?
stuff.
At least it's not October 13th. Friday the 13th. You said next Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
James, you don't have
You
your
about to-
friends go buy you alcohol? I'm
I
getting
wouldn't
so
either.
heated.
Shit. About what? About your friend? About your roommates or whatever?
Yeah.
Why are they yelling?
Yeah.
Damn.
One of them is just like yelling, they're like, literally, and I want to walk out there and be like, literally, shut the fuck up.
Damn. That shit sucks. I can't deal with that roommate shit.
I'm not friends with 3 of them either, so like they're upstairs and like my best friend and I, Ashlyn, we're downstairs, so we're like separated.
I can't do that roommate shit. Props to people with TMAU who do that roommate shit though, but I can't do that. I can't.
I miss living by myself, that's for sure.
I can't do that. I just, not even the fact that I wouldn't trust them, but like I just, so much, I just can't do it. I can't drink yet. I'm only 20. LOL. He reminds me of Tay's on day, but I'm apparently waiting to get wasted on my 21st. Be careful with it. I can't eat chocolate or spicy foods. I wish I could eat spicy shit. Do you know who Cillian Murphy is, Zach? No, but I'll look them up right now.
Oh, you gotta look him up. He is so fine.
Was he like a commentator or like a comedian
He's
or
from
something?
Peaky Blinders. He's the main character.
Dunkirk. Jeez. Yeah, looks like he's like an Irish actor or whatever, doing whatever. Oh, AN06 check rate. I smoked weed, though, with my cousins one time. That was rad. Listened to Lana Del Rey and got high. Sounds like a good time, Bubba. Sounds like a good time, motherfucker. He played Scarecrow in Batman Begins and in the movie Red Eye. Alright. His kids are adorable. Yo, you know, Anya, you know what I actually think would be a good idea right now? If, because, like, right now, if there's anyone in the chat who would actually like to do, like, a private, because, like, you know, after the podcast, either before or after, whatever, like, if there's anyone in the chat who would actually like to do, like, a private thing, we can actually close up the live cast, the live podcast. We can do, like, a private thing right now.
Yeah.
I mean, are you up to it, or are you like, I mean, if you're tired and you want to go to bed, maybe I can do them
I'm
with the,
fine. I don't care. If they're up for it and they're on here and want to do it, I'm down. I'll stay on. But if, you know. Oh,
right,
Rico,
so
can you
George
hear my
Staples is on.
roommates?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can.
Yeah, my fucking roommates are loud as shit, and I hope they hear me say that. Like, I'm right off the kitchen.
Yo, tell them, Anya. Bring that podcast. Bring that TMAU podcast mentality. Say fuck it. We talking about it. We talk about everything. We don't give a fuck.
I know. Oh my god, no, I'm not gonna go say anything. There's probably like a bunch of drunk ass people that have something to say.
God damn. I can't.
But being from the north, like, you know I want to go say something to them.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so for real, back on topic. Live chat or nah?
No,
Do what? You just
No,
froze.
you're from Massachusetts. You probably want to fucking slap the shit out of them right now. Tell them off. Call them a fucking cocksucker. No, for anybody listening, that's pretty much the standard curse word in Massachusetts, or at least in Boston, Eastern Massachusetts. Fucking cocksucker. They love that shit over there. Fucking cocksucker. I like motherfucker.
I've never said that word in my life.
What, cocksucker? And they pronounce that shit like, they pronounce that shit mad weird. It's like fucking, oh, Bostonians. I can't deal with that accent. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I want to be, yep. Nah, chill on you. He said chill on you.
Yeah, sorry.
No, he said no. He's joking with you because like he didn't want you to go and slap the shit out of your roommates. Anya, how do your roommates feel about your TMAU? It is what it is. He has potty mouth. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I'll admit it right now. I mean, shit. I'll admit it. James Ramirez, shit. They always come in drunk, a bunch of sorority girls. It's Friday though, so I feel like I should let it go. I don't know. I don't know. Been word before supplement. But do y'all want to do a private podcast? Yeah, if any of you guys want to do a private podcast, then just let us know and we'll do that shit privately. And it's private, so I mean it's private, so I don't think you guys would be reserved about having your webcam on, but you know, I think since it is private, it probably would be a good idea to have your webcam on. Just I don't know. I think it's Kwame. Have you used that website before? I'm just looking at it right now. I know George said he would want to do a private thing, like a private podcast. I don't know about anyone else though. Oh shit. Our house is an open forum. Plan too, so everything echoes and sound is amplified. They probably don't even realize. Goddamn on you, that sucks. I couldn't. Yo, fuck that roommate shit, dude. Like,
Dude, do you hear their music?
that shit all the way from here. Like, do you sleep on Fridays? Damn. You must get like no sleep on the weekends and
Break
shit.
it down. Bag it up. Fuck it up, fuck it up. That's what they're playing right now. Do you know that song?
I can hear all that shit. I can hear all the lyrics. I can hear the bass. I can hear all of that shit.
Okay.
Damn. I can't deal with that roommate shit. Fuck that. Oh shit. I'll join, but
Alright. I'm gonna go out and have a cigarette and I'm gonna come back.
Alright.
Will you still be on here or do you want to log off the live podcast?
Well, I don't know if people bring it up. What the fuck is this dude? Brought out the penguin meeting just to... Well, I mean, here's what we'll do. We'll wait for you to come back and then we'll sign off. And then yeah, well, pretty much I'll wait for you to come back and then I'll ask people who wants to come into the private thing. And then yeah, we'll sign off. Did you get that or? Well, what's going on in the comment section? Yes, Nikki is queen. Yeah. Yes, I did. I actually working right now. Oh shit, Kwame working right now.
Alright.
But yeah, Anya, we'll still be back when you're here, and then we'll see who wants to come onto the private podcast, and then we'll sign off and then do the private podcast. I can't. I don't know how she do that roommate shit. Fuck that roommate shit, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, God bless for having roommates, but Jesus, how do you join the TMAU WhatsApp? You have to email still here. We're still here. Jesus Christ. Or at least I hope we're still here. Okay, I think we're still here. The podcast may be on a little bit of a delay, but who's joined the private web chat? Yeah, so pretty much we're gonna be having a private web chat. Your face won't be on YouTube or anything like that. It won't be streamed on YouTube or anything like that. So it's pretty much going to be me, Anya, George, and everybody else who wants to join, or at least as many people as we can get on. Hopefully we only have to do first come, first serve, so that way I don't have to like pick and choose who I want, or just first come, first serve. And yeah. So let me just try and see who wants to come on. I know George said he wants to come on, so George is definitely going to be one of the people coming on. Peace, people. Stay strong out there. You too, Kwame. I have to what? I have no idea what Sid is doing. I told my shoes right here. I'll bring it up. 2 people left. Who joined the private web chat? Welcome back. Yes, we can see you. To join the WhatsApp, I have to what? For Sid, in order to join the WhatsApp, go into the description, and then you'll see my email. My email is tmauup. That's tmauup@gmail.com. So tmau@gmail.com. Just email me there, and I'll try and get you in. But yeah, just if you guys want to join the private chat, just let us know. Because right now George is the only person, it seems, who wants to join the private web chat, or like the private after cast or whatever. I'd like to get on there with you guys. I am at work right now though, and don't get off for another hour. We're having something tomorrow, Leanne. We can try and do a private podcast there too. If I'm the only one, then it's a no-go. Yeah, so if George is the only person who's Forsyth said he would want to join, or he or she, I'm not too sure if it's a he or she. I can join for maybe 10 minutes if my mic works. I hate my roommates. Yo, Anya's back. Yo, Anya, you're unmuted right now.
Did I mute myself or did y'all mute me?
Oh no, I muted you because I didn't want the viewers listening to like the music and like the background noise and stuff.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry about that.
Nah,
I can't control it.
Yeah, no, shit.
I'm up anyway, so I don't really care. I shouldn't care.
A Friday. I can't believe, like, I wouldn't be able to deal with that shit. Every fucking.
I'm like shaking though.
Is that every Friday or just like one Friday?
I mean, they've gone out a couple times and come back pretty late and been loud downstairs where we'd have to say something on like school nights where my roommates have to be up early for class.
Fuck school nights.
It's doable. I mean, they don't have people over too often, so I should just let it be. Let them have fun, because I know when I turn 21, I'm going to be turning up all the time, regardless of TMAU. I'm going to be having wine every night. I'm going to be lit.
Shit.
That's true. It's Saturday now.
All right, so Forsyth, you want to? Sorry if y'all can hear it. Forsyth, you said you want to join. George said he wants to join. I can join for maybe 10 minutes if my mic works. Lord Oda said he wants to. Let me actually write this shit down so I don't forget this shit. Oh, fuck. Pilot G2, motherfucker. Y'all need to get this shit. Y'all need to get this shit, cocksuckers.
Is it G207 or 05?
G207. Shit, I fucked up. 07, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all need to get this shit.
07s are lit.
Y'all need to get this shit right here.
Only thing I don't like about those is that it goes through on the paper.
Yeah, that shit. Like, I can write on this and it'll, like, bleed through.
Yeah.
Everybody knows about this pen.
Yeah, it's a good pen.
Go out and buy it, cocksuckers.
They're expensive, though.
Worth the money, though.
Yeah.
Let me see.
All right, so are these people going to join tonight? Are y'all going to join tonight?
I'm just writing down the names of the people who said they'd join. Lord Okay, so for all the people who said they're going to join the private podcast, just look in the description and email me so I can email you the link to the private, or I can email you and try and get you in on the private podcast. Email me at tmauup@gmail.com. That's tmauup@gmail.com. And we'll get everything set up. So with that being said, I'm going to wait for about a minute or two, see if there's anyone else who would like to join the private podcast. And if not, we'll sign off and head off into the private section. Hey, yo, we got a new subscriber. His name is AM. Big ups. Big ups, cocksucker. No, that's fucked up. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be treating my subscribers like that.
She was really sweet when I went out there, because I guess like Sarah, one of my roommates, is the only person that has people over, and she's like, I'm sorry, I'll turn it down. And I was like, okay, you don't have to. But yeah, they turn the music off.
Yeah. How many people they have there?
There are 3 people when I walked back in, and like when I went outside, another group of people went outside to smoke. So I think they had like 8 or 9 people over.
Jesus Christ, anxiety up the ass.
Yeah.
Jesus
it's okay
Christ.
though. At least she was nice.
Yeah,
I slammed the door on my way out, so I think I got the message across.
Shit. Yeah, it seems like no one's
passive AF.
Yeah, no, that's some passive aggressive southern hospitality right there.
Yeah. Shit. I mean, I'd have to learn that the hard way my freshman year. I had an incident where
Yeah, I have a feeling people from the north going to the south. They've been in a few wars, few battles.
Oh yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Freshman year must have been tough for you. Shit. How many have you ever gotten into like a straight up fight because of like over in Starkville or anything like that? God damn.
Yeah. My roommate freshman year, she's really sweet. I would blow dry my hair every morning because I was super anal about like getting up and doing my hair before school freshman year. And I would always blow dry my hair before class, and that'd be around like 7 o'clock because I have 8 a.m.s, and she'd get super upset and like said something one morning, and I was like, you know what? And just kind of went off from there. You're frozen.
This shit live? Oh man. All right. So pretty much we had. All right. I'm gonna try and do these podcasts before 1 o'clock because after 1 o'clock is really when it gets bad. Like that's when the connection starts to fuck up. But anyway, gonna go ahead and call this a stream. So yeah, that was 3.7 podcast number 3.7. Ladies and gentlemen, don't ever forget to team up. That's what we're here for. Team Up Podcast. I'll catch you later, motherfuckers and cocksuckers. Peace.